Fall is almost here. Is your furnace ready? Don't get caught in the cold. Call Conrad's Heating and Cooling, your local trained comfort specialist, for a full furnace checkup. Our certified technicians will make sure your system is running safely and efficiently, saving you money and giving you peace of mind. Conrad's Heating and Cooling, keeping your home cozy all season long. 330-658-3000 or visit our website at conradsheating.com.
Here at Hartley's Auto Repair, we work on all makes and models. We have friendly, knowledgeable staff that are ready to tackle all of your repair and maintenance concerns.
Do you know how to work on diesels? Stop in and join our team.
We are Hartley's Auto Repair, and we've got you covered. Find us in Worcester at 3281 Lincoln Way East. You can also find us on all major social medias.
Summer is better with Bell Stores. The excitement starts when you download the Bell Stores app and become a Bell Buddy Rewards member. As a welcome reward, you will receive 20 cents off per gallon on your first visit to the pump. Not a Bell Buddy Rewards member yet? Download the Bell Stores app to save all summer long. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping the family on full.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Hi, I'm Doug Markley with Becker Farms Maintenance. Schedule your truck today to have kingpins, spring pin bushings, and torque rods. Also, tracking arms and suspension bushings on your trailer check. And while you're at it, let's get your truck and trailer aligned today. Let's help you with tire wear and fuel economy. Let's get it straight. Becker Farms Maintenance has a state-of-the-art Hunter alignment machine. Visit us at Becker Farms Maintenance, Worcester, Ohio, or give us a call at 330-621-4191. Quality work with exceptional service.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
The Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus wishes the best for all area athletes this season. Bowman Beverage, Ice House Drive-Thru, and West Lincoln Way Drive-Thru in Worcester, and Gary's Drive-Thru in Orrville take a lot of pride in donating for the area youth sports teams over the years, and they are also heavily invested towards the area high schools and College of Worcester. So look to the Bowman Beverage team of drive-thrus for all your party supplies and help the area youth teams at the same time. And remember, a duck who tells jokes is a wisecracker.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Headquartered just south of Millersburg, Mack Oilfield Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oilfield service across Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Maryland. Mack Oilfield Services has been a major contributor to area youth programs and the area sports teams for decades. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. That's Mack Oilfield Service of Millersburg. Call 330-674-7371.
Looking for a pre-owned vehicle you can count on? At Germain Honda of College Hills, our Honda Certified Pre-Owned program offers options to fit your lifestyle. Choose Honda True Certified for up to 7 years or 100,000 miles of powertrain coverage, 2 complimentary oil changes in the first year, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Or go with Honda True Used for great value. Special financing is available on select models. Visit GermainHondaofCollegeHills.com. Germain Honda of College Hills, just off Cleveland Road in Worcester, Ohio.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
Here at Orrville, kickoff top of the hour with Triway and with Orrville. Titans come in 8-1, a chance at a league title for Cody Kelly in his 3rd season. It's been a really good year, Ron. They had the one stumble on the road at Northwest, the team that they're tied with in the league. But outside of that, they've taken all comers through the opening 9.
Yeah, they have. Offensively, they've been very good. 35 points per ball game coming in, and they want to throw it. And it's been a really good year for their senior quarterback, Luke Starr. A 2,000-yard season, 24 touchdowns, 8 picks, and very efficient 61% completion percentage heading into tonight.
And Starr's been the guy we've talked about him being able to throw the football with 24 scores, but also he is very dangerous extending plays or just flat out running himself.
Yeah, I should say he's also Triway's leading rusher, 491 yards on the ground for the QB, better than 5 yards per carry, 7 touchdowns, so he's definitely a dual threat.
We saw Triway a couple of weeks ago against Manchester, talked about it at that time, really a balanced receiving core. Any one of the 4 guys out there really is a target for Starr. He'll look all over the field.
Well, 3 guys in particular, Bruin Flinner, Brant Klippinger, Ali Krupp. Those guys have combined for 121 receptions and 20 touchdowns. You throw in the 4th, and that's 6'6" junior Jalen Hackett. He's a guy, 9 catches coming in, but when he catches it, 23.2 yards per carry, so he's a big play threat. He's a guy you've got to look out for if you're Orrville defensively.
Triway scoring 35 a ball game. We mentioned last year that they put up a bunch. They went over 50 against Orrville. So that Orrville defense is going to be tested tonight. The offense for the Red Riders would do them a solid if they could keep Triway's D on the field. And for Orrville, that means first and foremost they want to run the football with Parker Hostetler.
Well, the 5'10", 200-pound junior has had a good year. He averages 16 carries per game, 1,104 yards through 9 weeks, 7.3 yards per carry, 15 touchdowns. He's obviously Orrville's focal point when they have the ball.
Orrville's still throwing it for 180 a ball game, and senior Cameron Kraft has pretty much been that guy. They have played the sophomore Mark Lorson at times as a running threat, but Kraft's numbers are very efficient.
Well, we talked about star efficient at 61%. Kraft even better than that, 6'3", 160-pound senior, 66% completion percentage on the year, and not a lot of mistakes. 13 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions.
And when you take a look at the receiving core, Triway spreads it out a little bit. For the most part, Kraft is going to Braylon McDuffie. He has had a really good senior year.
6'5", McDuffie, 44 catches, 678 yards, and 6 touchdowns. 15.5 yards per catch. He's a stud out there for Orrville.
So it's Orrville and it's Triway tonight. Triway, with a win, gets at least a share of the PAC title. They might own it if Manchester could beat Northwest tonight up at New Franklin. Meanwhile, for Orrville, they upset the Titans. Maybe they get a piece in the same sort of scenario. We'll see. Also, it's huge as far as playoffs. Triway looks like they're going to get a bye no matter what. With a win tonight, they'd lock up that top 4 seed. For Orrville, it's very big. A win tonight, the Red Riders are likely home next week. With a loss, they're on the road in the first week of the playoffs. We'll come back and set for kickoff with Triway and Orrville coming up after this.
Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It's Star Strategy. It's Star Strategy.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Whether you want to heat your home or fuel your fleet, you can rely on Santmeyer for fast, safe delivery and the best service in the business. Santmeyer delivers high-quality gasoline, diesel, propane, and heating oil to help you get the best performance out of your vehicles, your heavy equipment, and your business. For high-quality petroleum products and exceptional service, call Worcester's own Santmeyer at 330-262-6501 or visit santmeyer.com. That's 330-262-6501 or santmeyer.com.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
Dry night for high school football. We've been blessed. Definitely chilly. Matter of fact, a freeze warning in our area later on tonight, but it still will be cool but crisp on this October Friday. 46 degrees right now under partly cloudy skies as we near kickoff. And tonight's opening kickoff brought to you by J. Horse Manufacturing, committed to providing its customers with quality CNC and fabricated products since 1963. In person in Dalton or online, jhorst.com. And Ron, it looks like we're going to be about 5 minutes late for kickoff for whatever reason, but we talked about the Orrville defense, who struggled a little bit, Triway defense has really showed up in two big ball games that we saw, Norwayne and Manchester, that a couple of weeks ago. It really starts with their front.
Well, Roman Gilbert in those two ball games was incredible. He's got 9 sacks on the year. They held Norwayne to 14 in that Week 2 win. 2 weeks ago, shut down Manchester, gave up just 7 points. Bruin Flinner, another huge contributor in the back of that defense, 50 tackles to lead the way. But this is a defense that's very impressive. 20 takeaways, 18 sacks, giving up only 13 points per ball game.
And really, Orrville's got to do something, to limit Triway and avoid the big plays. And at times, Brent Bezanson even said, look, that's been a problem for us. You look at the losses that they had. They gave up 51 to Canton South, which was a stunner. West Holmes had an opportunity, couldn't put them away. We're up 14-0 on Northwest. Let that slip away. So just a little bit of a tweak. If that D can rise up tonight, it could be a game changer.
Well, they give up 24 points per ball game coming in. The one thing you take a look at, takeaways.
I think we're going to pause right now for the playing of the national anthem.
But as I was saying, Mike, takeaways for this Orrville defense, they can give up the big play, but 17 takeaways. Triway has only given it up 9 times all year, so if they can get some interceptions, they can get some turnovers. They've done a great job of converting those immediately into points. They have 5 interception returns for touchdowns this year. Case McDaniel, Braylon McDuffie have each taken 2 back to the house, so when they get a turnover, they've got athletic guys, especially those defensive backs, and they can make things happen.
So we are closing in on kickoff. We're 5 after tonight. It's almost like, the Monday Night Football is here. We're after the top of the hour, but we'll take it. And that gives us an opportunity to take one more pregame break. And we'll head back to the studio, and we're back to Orrville to kick it off with the Riders and the Titans coming up in just a moment.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country Store. Fresh and local means fresh and local. Locally grown in Kidron, so you know you're getting the freshest taste ever. Corn, cabbage, onions, zucchini, pork, Angus beef, Gerber's chicken, Smith's milk and ice cream, baked goods like breads and pies and more, cheese, deli meats, and so much more.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country.
If you want a store that takes local to a whole new level, stop in today and find the freshest products you've ever tasted.
A&J Exhaust and Tire Center provides a wide variety of services at affordable prices, and they're committed to staying up to date on new technology in the auto industry in order to serve you with the best service possible. You have many options on auto repairs and tires, and they want to thank their customers for choosing A&J Exhaust and Tire Center, and especially for referring them to their friends and family. When you need help with your vehicle, they'll be here for you. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center will keep you rolling for less. Located at 3236 Dover Road, Worcester.
Attention area sports fans, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of your local schools from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler Electric has a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information.
Orrville heading the field right now. That's why the PA got a little bit loud. Triway's out and ready. Titans in the road whites tonight. Purple numbers and letters with the white hats. Orrville, the home Reds, with the shirts and the jerseys. White numbers trimmed in black with the black helmets in this one. End of the ball game tonight. Ron and I will announce the Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center player of the game. Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center, Worcester, Orrville, and Millersburg. Another big game tonight. That's up in Creston. Hillsdale Norwayne will decide the Wayne County Athletic League title. Last time the Falcons beat Norwayne, they won the league. 2014, they haven't done it since, but they are favored up there. Norwayne trying to hang on to their championship and get an upset win as well. Hillsdale and Triway, by the way, two of the teams that will be probably getting buys. We know Hillsdale's a lock. Triway might be a lock as far as a bye is concerned. Norwayne, if they upset Hillsdale tonight, also could get that bye. So it's a big game for the Bobcats for a number of reasons. Dowd will be home next week. Smithville will be home. West Holmes basically has a winner-go-home game tonight. Canton South in town. If South wins, they're in the playoffs. If West Holmes wins, they're in the playoffs. The loser's done. So a lot of big ones tonight. This one here has Triway getting the football first. Carlos Maldonado tees it up near the left side hash marks. High school football week number 10. Ready to go here tonight at Red Riders Stadium with Ron Hamilton, Mike Breckenridge. Glad you're with us. And we're underway. High spinning short kick up the middle of the field. Hits inside the 20. Picked up by Triway's Flinner across the 25-30. Good return 35-yard line for Bruin Flinner. And here comes Luke Starr in that Triway offense. Flinner, one of the wideouts, with Ali Krupp, Brant Clippinger, Jalen Hackett. Graylin Smith is the running back behind Starr. And up front, Harley Gosser, the center. Landon Harvey, Joey Yacaprera, the guards. Roman Gilbert, Braden Coolbaugh, the tackles. Triway averages 35 a ball game, gives up 14, and they go empty to start. 5 wide, empty backfield for the senior quarterback at the 35-yard line. Starr take a snap, quick throw out to the left, and it's incomplete. High for Smith, who got hit as soon as he caught the football. Trey Mosley came up and stuck him, and that's putting your receiver in a very tough spot. Smith has yet to get up right in the midsection on the opening play of the ball game. So we expect Triway to really go spread tonight. It's what they've done best. They have run the football better. Triway's never been a team that's going to run, but their success over the last 10, 12 years has been throwing it. They throw it for 230 a ball game and rush for 123 coming in. So not exactly the way we wanted to start here this evening. Big crowd has made their way in here tonight, as you might expect. And fortunately, Smith is up. Hopefully maybe just got the wind knocked out of him, reaching for that high throw, and he'll jog off to the far sideline and hopefully be back on the field for the Titans.
Well, we talked about the implications, league implication playoff-wise for Orrville. It would be huge to have a home game next week. Haven't been in the playoffs since 2022, and they've been a different team at home this year. 2-3 on the road, 4-0 at home this season. They've yet to taste defeat.
So second down and 10. 3 receivers, tight end this time. And Starr on the sprint roll left, blows outside. Flinner caught at 40, turns up the sideline and bumped out of bounds near a first down. A yard shy of it at the 44-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Well, Flinner, the leading receiver, 54th catch on the season, came in with 721 yards, also a team best.
Orrville will rotate a lot of guys up front. Blake O'Quinn, Ram Hostetler. And Red Riders will also go with Tate Howe in that 3-man front to start. We'll set the rest of the defense as we go. And they did say they gave him enough to get to the hash mark at 45, so it is a first down. Starr to throw it again under pressure. Left side, Robinson caught it in the left flat. and then was ushered out of bounds on the far side of the field. McDuffie got him before he could get going in a short pickup. McDuffie will be in the secondary with Mosley, Kraft, and McDaniel. The linebackers, Woodruff, Hostetler, Perez, and Pumnio, along with Kinzer. So gain of 3, 2nd down and 7 on the opening series for Triway near midfield. So again, 3 receivers this time, tight end, single back for Starr. Out of the shotgun, looks to throw. Straight back, looks, fires over the middle in traffic, tipped and incomplete. Intended for Flinter, but a lot of guys around him at the 45-yard line. And it brings up 2nd down and 10. Take command of your land, conquer tough terrain with Mass Lepley Ag Hardware and Turf. Your #1 Ventrac dealer in Ohio. They have you covered from kickoff until that job is done. Legendary Mass Lepley experience located east of Worcester off Old Lincoln Way. So 3rd down, 7, Triway coming up in the opening minute. And Triway breaks the huddle. By the way, Smith back on the field, so that's a good sign. And he's in the backfield. 3-man front, Orrville rushes 4. Starr rolls, looks, fires outside, pass is caught. 1st down 40. And up the right sideline, 35, 32-yard line goes Wilson James. So just his 10th catch of the year. But it's going to be waved off, I believe. Back in the backfield, a holding call on Triway will negate a nearly 20-yard pickup through the air.
Well, it doesn't count, but interesting start. We talked about the 3 guys, Flinter, Clippinger, Krupp, that he usually goes to better than 80% of the time. But we've already seen 2 other guys, James there and Robinson earlier on this drive, get catches.
Remember James a couple of weeks ago, we saw him at home. He had the pick 6 in that victory over Manchester. And then promptly spiked it in the end zone.
Who wouldn't?
Well, they were up big. I thought it was funny. I think maybe Cody Kelly did too. But you don't see that much. He did get flagged, by the way. But I think that's a good one to live by. So now 3rd and long, back at the 38-yard lines. 3rd down 17 for Triway. Starr puts Smith in motion and takes a snap. Looks, fires over the middle, got a man wide open. It's Krupp, and he can't come up with a diving grab at the 35-yard line. Orrville did not have a safety in the middle of the field, and Triway just could not make the connection. Otherwise, that's 6.
Yeah, that's 6 inches too long on the throw from Starr because it was right there at the end of the fingertips, but Krupp could not bring it in on the dive.
So Cohen Baker will come out and punt, the penalty short-circuiting Triway's drive. And Mosley will go in single safety back near his 30 on 4th and a bundle. Not a whole lot of wind. Good snap. And the punt out of there by Baker is very high but short. And hits at the 35, but a Triway hop to the 30 and continues to roll towards the goal line inside the 25 of the 24-yard line. And that's where Orrville will start its opening series. We have played a minute and no score. Well, Douglas Insurance offers friendly service since 1930. Larry Douglas, your Wayne Insurance Group agent in Dalton, for all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs. Well, we look back, and there's a flag near the Orrville punter, and it's going to be running into the kicker, I believe, against Orrville. Not a rough, and Cody Kelly liked the punt result. So otherwise it would have been 5 yards and re-kick, but he'll take the kick as it is. And we will start where the ball was downed at the Orrville 24-yard line. So Cameron Kraft, the senior quarterback. Parker Hostetler, the main back. We'll probably see some Travis Pumnio as well. McDuffie, who's had the big year with the wide out spot, along with Case McDaniel. We'll also see Mosley, Woodruff, Kinzer at a tight end, Aiden Schaup in that lineup for Orrville. Up front, Reed Shemensky, the center. Carson Cunningham, Lincoln Klutz, the guards. Owen Landis, along with Bram Hostetler, are the tackles. So 1st and 10, Orrville. Officiating crew still conferring on this one. The 53rd meeting between these two. Orrville has the overall edge, 38 wins to 14. So ready to go now. 3 receivers, single back for Kraft on 1st down. Take a snap and hand it off. Here comes Hostetler over the middle. Nice hole. 25. Plows out to the 29-yard line. Pick up of 5. Triway up front. Braden Coolbaugh, Joey Yacaprero, Landon Harvey, Roman Gilbert. The defensive front's been really good this year. In the middle, Grayson Smith and Alex Robinson. And on the outside in the secondary, Brandt and Jackson Clippinger, along with Flinner and Krupp. We'll also see Austin Hauser. So 2nd down and 5 at the 29-yard line. Hostetler again, this time bounces out to the left and is knocked down after a short gain. Krupp came up from the secondary along with James, and they put him down a couple of yards shy of the marker. And we have a Triway player also down on 3rd down and 2 coming up. And why don't we take a break? With 10:14 to go in the opening quarter, we're just underway with no score. Back in a moment.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals. So you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
Orrville early in the first quarter, still tending to the injured Triway player who was just now up. And once again, that's Smith, who was hurt offensively on the first snap. And Grayson has had a tough opening quarter. So he'll walk far sideline. And it will be 3rd and short when we get back to action in this opening quarter. Illusion Screen Printing, specializing in screen printing and embroidery and sublimated apparel. Downtown Worcester and online, illusionscreenprinting.com. So 3rd down 2, Orrville at their 32-yard line. And ready to go again. Orrville at the line. Hostetler, right of Kraft. Hostetler gets his 3rd carry through a small hole. Powers, and I don't think he got there. He needed 2, but I think he got 1. Triway really stoned him at the line. And it's going to be 4th down and 1. And it's early, and Brent Bezanson says, look, I'm not going to gamble deep on my own end here. And we mentioned, Triway did nothing but throw. Orrville has got to get it done on the ground, but Triway a big stop there.
Yeah, you set up a 3rd and short, which is what you want. Needed 2, only got 1. But yeah, Orrville ran all 3 of its plays. Triway's opening drive, all 5 were throws.
So punt time for Orrville on 4th and 1. Good snap, no rush. Punt out of there. High end-over-end kick. And Triway lets hit it 35. Big Orrville hop. 30, 25, inside the 20. It's going to roll all the way the 18-yard line. And that's a 48-yard punt with a good roll. So we've had an exchange of punts and no score in the opening 2+ minutes of this one. 9:13 in the opening quarter. Well, you want to check out 2 heavyweights nose to nose. Village Motors, Millersburg. You'll find America's best-selling truck, the Ford F-150, and the durable Dodge Ram pickup. They're both in stock and ready for you to drive home. State Route 83 North, Millersburg, Village Motors.
Well, we mentioned Orrville's defense needed to step up. They did on that opening drive, held Luke Starr in check. The Triway quarterback just 2 of 5 for 13 yards on Triway's opening possession of the night.
So, Triway will operate at their 18-yard line on 1st down. Single back, and that's Robinson. Gets the carry up the middle, not much. Short yardage, plows out to the 20. And a pickup of 2.
Well, we saw Robinson with a short catch on the opening drive. This time gets the run. Primarily, it's been either Luke Starr, the quarterback, or Grayson Smith as the primary runner for Triway. It's really just been those two all year.
Yeah, Robinson is a guy that they thought, okay, well, he'll help us when we need to, but Smith has done a very good job. Nearly 500 yards, 9 touchdowns this year as their featured back, but he's hobbled in the opening quarter. So Robinson will stay out on 2nd down and 8. Start of the shotgun with 4 receivers. Take a snap on that sprint roll. Fires outside. He's got a man caught. 25, first down, far side of the field. And that's Krupp across the 30. And he's to the 34-yard line. 14 on a first down, the opening one of the ball game for Triway.
First catch of the night for Krupp, second target. Remember, it was the throw over the middle that just eluded his fingertips on the opening drive.
8:20 on a running first quarter clock. And Triway with a little sugar huddle. Brant Klippinger and Flinner come to the right. Klupp into the boundary the other way. And now we'll come in motion behind the quarterback. Starr takes a snap and screen. Krupp, and he's hammered behind the line of scrimmage. And I mean, Orrville read that right away. And Case McDaniel flying up from his safety spot laid the wood back at the 31-yard line.
You don't get many opportunities where you're coming in with that kind of speed and lay a clean hit on somebody, but he did there, and Krupp took it hard.
Krupp got up to his credit, and that's a high reel stick by McDaniel. So a loss of 3 brings up 2nd down. Starr again, 4 wide, single back. And Robinson will stay in the backfield and block as Starr drops the throw. Screen, Klippinger on the right side catches, turns upfield, short gain across the 35. McDaniel there again. And also Kinzer on the near sideline made a good play. And Triway's looking at 3rd down and long. Move it to the 36-yard line. So they need 8. Brant Klippinger, 34th reception of the year. 7 touchdowns. You got to give Starr credit. Klippinger's got 7 scores. Krupp's got 6. Flinter's got 8. He has spread it around. So here's 3rd and 8. Triway at their 36.
Second straight drive that Orrville has put Triway in a 3rd and long situation.
3 receivers, tight end. Starr drops, straight back, looks. Now he's under pressure, rolls left to buy time, fires over the middle. The pass is caught. First down, 48-yard line. It's Krupp. And again, I think that's the biggest attribute for Starr, buying time and finding guys. Let's face it, defensive back, I think, is the toughest position on the field to play at all levels. It's tough to cover guys 5 seconds. Krupp finds his way in the middle of the field. He's got a first down. And the official came near sideline to talk to someone. I don't know if it's about the clock or something, but it's directed towards the press box. And it's a level below us. I know it's not us upstairs. So we're still clean after all these years. No complaints from the officiating crew.
Well, that's always good. That's nice.
It is nice.
I'll tell you something nice, too, after this play.
You didn't expect that, did you?
You threw me for a loop. That's okay.
I'm full of surprises. Here's a first down play. Starr to pitch it again. Into the pocket. This time scrambles right, looks, fires near sideline, incomplete. He airmailed Flinter. And McDaniel had pretty good coverage to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Well, also for Starr, you mentioned being able to bide time. Also nice to have guys who have good hands. Krupp got his bell rung 2 plays ago, and that time, middle of the field, coming back to the ball. He knew he was going to hit as soon as he caught it. He did, but was able to hang on for the 12-yard gain and get the first down on 3rd and long.
If you heard the pregame interviews, and I know you did, with Brent Bezanson, the Orrville coach said, look, Starr buying time, running or throwing out of the pocket, that is a concern for them, and he showed him that early. Here's 2nd and 10 with Robinson in motion and 4 wide. And this time quarterback keeps Starr up the middle, hit near the line, broke a tackle midfield, 45 and near a first down. I'm not going to call Luke fast, but he's deceptive. At 6'2", he's got those long strides, and he just makes enough guys miss. In a 3 or 4 yard gain, all of a sudden he picks up 9.
Yeah, you mentioned, I think it's the stride. 6'2", 180, he's a big kid, hard to tackle. and he's not blazing fast, but he gets down the field in just a couple steps.
So 3rd and 1, no score, 5.5 minutes opening quarter. Triway at the Orrville 43. Single back and movement by Orrville, left side. Receiver jumped early, and that pre-snap penalty will cost them 5.
That'll be the second flag of the night for Triway, second flag of the game overall.
Becker Farms Maintenance providing professional repair and maintenance services, medium heavy-duty trucks, semis, and trailers. Give them a call or check them out online at BeckerFarmsMaintenance.com.
Numbers, Luke Starr, 6 of 9 passing, 41 yards. 3 of the catches have been Ollie Krupp. He's got a team-high 23 yards.
3rd down, 6 now, Triway, back at the Orrville 48. Starr shotgun, take a snap, rolling left, stops, under pressure, fires deep down the field. He's got Flinner out there, and he's got it. He's at the 5, touchdown. High arcing throw, and Bruin Flinner got behind the defense. And a 48-yard touchdown pass gets Triway on the board first tonight here at Orrville.
Well, that's another one of those things that makes Starr so good. We talk about Triway, the spread offense. A lot of it's just the short out passes. But he's got an arm on him and can go deep down the field. And we saw it right there. Touchdown number 25 on the season, 8th time he's connected with Bruin Flinner, the junior.
So PAT time for Cohen Baker. And point after is up and good. Timeout 7-0 in favor of Triway. 4:56 opening quarter back after this.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
So back here at Orrville, 7-0. Triway on the Starr to Flinner hookup for the 9th time this year. Ron will recap the drive in a moment. Baker's kickoff is a squib up the near side of the field. Hits at the 35 and skids down to the 11. Picked up by McDaniel. He's in trouble at the 15. Nice move, 20, 25, and McDaniel down at the 27-yard line. And that's where Orrville will start their second possession.
Opening scoring drive of the night brought to you by the Killbuck Savings Bank, now open on Milltown Road, serving Worcester and Wayne County. The Killbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. 7-play drive, 82 yards. It took 4:17 off the clock. We mentioned Orrville's defense, susceptible at times to the big play. That's what Triway got. 52-yard touchdown pass from Luke Starr to Bruin Flinner, the PAT, and it's now 7-0 Triway, 4:51 to play here in the first.
Kraft back out, Orrville 3 and out on their opening series. And this time quick screen to McDuffie right at the 25-yard line, turns back up the field, short gain. Triway covers him near the 30-yard line. Orrville will run a lot of shorter stuff, a lot of screens to try and get their leading receiver the ball. 45th reception of the year for McDuffie, but that time only good for 2.
We were talking a little bit ago. Orrville, the all-time series lead. Triway has dominated as of late, winning 3 of the last 4. But Orrville's got to have a massive amount of confidence, especially after last week's huge win at home against Manchester. That was massive.
2nd down and 8. Kraft take a snap on the roll to the left, looks. Now he's in trouble, steps up in the pocket, and is going to run up the field. 30, 35, first down out to the 40-yard line. Kraft doesn't run much, but he looked good there. Robinson tackled him at the 40, but not before he beat the sticks and has a first down, the opening one of the night for Orrville.
Yeah, 11-yard gain, and you mentioned Kraft doesn't run much. That's an understatement. 16 attempts, 6 yards coming in, but he looked like Starr there, made his way through the middle of the field and able to move the chains.
Clock on the move, 3:45 in the opening quarter, 7-0 Triway. 4 wide single back this time for Orrville. Snap it and give it to Hostetler. Cuts back over the right side. Hostetler to the 45 and lunges maybe to the 46. Up in the middle of the field. You mentioned that Orrville win last week. Brent Bezanson said that was huge. He said it was really a game changer for their program. They were down 7 with 5 minutes to go and scored twice, the last of which in the final minute. And really was a pick-me-up coming into this week for the Red Riders.
And on the flip side, Manchester tonight trying to stop the bleeding. Back-to-back losses, Triway and Orrville the previous 2 weeks.
Yeah, actually, both these teams are rooting for Manchester tonight to try and upend Northwest. Here's Kraft on the roll to the right. Fires outside, got a man. First down inside the 45. McDuffie dropped the football. Picked up by Triway, far side of the field, and they have it. Knocked down on the far side of the field. The ball popped loose. And for Triway, it was Landon Harvey, the defensive end, who had scurried down the field. He picked it up. And a takeaway by the Titan D gives them the football near the Orrville 35.
Well, Triway's defense has done a good job on taking the ball away this year. 21st takeaway on the season for the Titan defense.
So, but the 36 is where they're going to put it down. 7-0 Triway, 2:49 to go in this opening quarter. And Starr will come out. 4 receiver set. Looks like Smith is back in the ball game again as the featured back here, left of his quarterback. Krupp comes in motion behind everybody, and they drop it on the ground, and Starr has to jump on it. It looked like it was an intended handoff to Krupp. It never got there, but Starr able to pounce on the back of the 40 and avoid the turnover. So loss of 4 on the play. Stay healthy with Heidi's Pharmacy in Worcester, your hometown pharmacy. Friendly service, prescriptions, and wellness care you can trust. WorcesterPharmacy.com. They're on Commerce Parkway in Worcester. Get the TLC you deserve from Heidi's Pharmacy. So 2nd down and 14. 46 degrees at kickoff. We'll be in the 30s by the time it ends. Freeze warning in effect overnight for our area. But try. Snap it to Starr. Penalty flags are going to stop it, however, and Triway moved. Second pre-snap penalty on the Titans. And now 2nd down and very long coming up with 2:02 to go in this opening quarter. 7-0 Triway the lead. Mentioned Triway likely home next week. And they're in Division 5. The region they're in, by the way, it's a loaded region. Sometimes you get lucky. They haven't. Liberty Center, Liberty Benton are both unbeaten. Genoa's in there. All going to be in the top 4. So to get out of that region, you're going to have to play some ball. So it's nice to get a bye, which Triway looks like they will, even if they get stumbled here tonight. So Smith leaves the backfield empty, and Starr takes a snap. Looks, pumps it, wants to go deep. Firing again, Flinter down the middle of the field, and it's tipped and incomplete. That time, good coverage. And running stride for stride with him was Case McDaniel. And he knocked it away at the goal line.
Well, athletic. We talked about McDaniel, 4 interceptions, the team leader. And you're right, he was stride for stride. That was great defense down the field on a well-thrown ball.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and a bundle for Triway. 3rd down 19 coming up at the Orrville 45 with 1.5 minutes to go in this opening quarter. 7-0 the Triway lead. Orrville in Division 4. And basically a win, they're likely home. Likely, not guaranteed. A loss, they're going to be on the road. So snap it to Starr, drops, here's the blitz. He fires over the middle late, and the ball is tipped and incomplete. Behind the intended receiver, and that was Krupp. Parker Hostetler got a hand on it as he was the trail defender, but could not pull it in. And again, the penalty short circuits a Triway drive for the 2nd time tonight, and they'll have to punt it away.
Now, we talked about the strength of Orrville's defense has been the defensive backs. That time, though, you mentioned it was Hostetler, the linebacker, who got his hand on it.
So Baker to punt it away. Will try and pin Orrville deep with 1:25 to go in the quarter. And Mosley in single safety back at his 12-yard line right in the middle of the field. Good snap, punt out of there. High end over end. Mosley calls for a fair catch and dropped it and then picked it up. And it got to the 17-yard line. Still on his feet, now gang tackled right there. So Orrville will keep the football deep in their own end with 1:13 to go in this opening quarter. 7-0 Triway. Seems like it's taken a while, but we actually started 5 minutes late tonight. We didn't kick to 7:05. I'm not sure why, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, Orrville just dodged a pair of bullets. Able to get the ball back after the fumble, put Triway at the Orrville 36 short field, and then this time, after the fair catch, Mosley fumbled it, but able to get it back. Otherwise, that could have been disastrous.
Well, here's the thing. Mosley called for a fair catch, and then when he dropped it, he picked it up, and I think the discussion was then he tried to run. So they're saying, was there any penalty? And the officials talk, and they say no. So Triway will get it where Mosley went down at the 18-yard line on 1st down and 10. Third possession of the ball game. And the carry goes off the left side, and not much doing. That's Pumneo's first carry of the night, and picked up just one. Got to the 19-yard line, and a host of Triway defenders were there. Robinson, James, and Gilbert on that side of the field. Brings up 2nd down 9.
Orrville has tried to establish the running game, but has not been successful so far. Parker Hostetler, 15 yards on 4 carries. You mentioned Pumneo, just 1 yard on that touch, his opening one of the night.
So 4 wide at the 19 on 2nd down and 9. Kraft with the snap, drops, here's the blitz, he steps up, he's in trouble, hit by James and down back at the 15-yard line. James, one of the blitzers, and he got there for the opening sack of the night. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and a lot for Orrville. Back at the 14-yard line, loss of 5. And that's going to be the final play of this opening quarter. So Star to Flinner, the only touchdown in the opening quarter. Triway leads 7-0 back after this.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orrville.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home, and farm.
Triway after a quarter here tonight at Orrville.
Numbers after a quarter. Triway 101 yards of offense, most of it through the air, 93 yards passing, 8 yards rushing, and 3 first downs. Orrville held to 31 yards of total offense in the opening quarter, 22 on the ground, 9 passing, just 1 first down. The 1 turnover, the Orrville fumble. Penalties, Orrville has not been flagged. Triway, meanwhile, 3 for 20 yards in the opening period.
Also, end of a quarter at Norwayne. Norwayne up on Hillsdale 7-3. So Orrville will begin the second quarter, 3rd down and 14, back at their 14. Snap it to Kraft. He drops, he looks, he fires down the middle of the field. Nobody there. Aiden Schaup, the nearest to it on that little skinny post. But pretty well covered by the Triway secondary. And now Orrville will have to punt near their goal line on 4th down and long. You just wondered tonight, can Hillsdale get over the hump against Norwayne? Bobcats have had their number for a decade. And even though they've stumbled a little bit, we saw Norwayne last week. They got by Smithville. Tell you what, there's something about having a team's number to get over it. Hillsdale trying that tonight.
Yeah, sometimes there is.
So snap near the goal line, but everybody is stopped. I think Triway a little bit eager, and they jump. But on 4th and 14, won't be a killer. And be 4th and 9. Move it up to the 19-yard line. And a little bit of room to punt. Tate Howell in punt formation. Flinner and Krupp are twin safeties back on their side of the 50. Good snap, and Howell to punt it. Short wobbly kick up the left side of the field. Hits at the 40 of Orrville and is going to die right there like a dead fish right on the 40-yard line. Wiggles a little bit and comes to rest, and it's a 21-yard punt. And Triway, with the defense holding, gets great field position to begin things early in this second quarter, up 7-0.
Yeah, not only a short punt, but then it kicked back 3 yards after it hit. So Triway, second straight time they'll have the short field. We'll see if they can take advantage. Last time started at the Orrville 36 after the fumble, but had to punt it away.
And again, we said Orrville needed to keep the football away from Triway. They've been unable to do that in 3 drives, 1 first down. So Starr on first down, puts Krupp in motion behind him. Takes a snap and will keep behind Smith on the right side. Breaks through, and he's up the right sideline, headed for the end zone. Touchdown! He slipped through a hole on the right side, and nobody was around him. And Luke Starr went 40 yards to pay dirt, and just like that, it's 13-0 Triway.
8th rushing touchdown of the year for the Triway quarterback. And we mentioned big plays, the Achilles heel for Orrville so far. Triway's touchdowns, a 52-yard touchdown pass, now a 40-yard run on the opening play of the drive.
It didn't look like much was there, and all of a sudden it just opened up, and there was nobody at this next level for Orrville to stop him. Coben Baker, 37 of 43 in conversions this year. And tonight, he is 2 for 2. 14-0 Triway. Early second quarter, back to Orrville after this.
Here at Hartley's Auto Repair, we work on all makes and models. We have friendly, knowledgeable staff that are ready to tackle all of your repair and maintenance concerns.
Do you know how to work on diesels? Stop in and join our team.
We are Hartley's Auto Repair, and we've got you covered. Find us in Worcester at 3281 Lincoln Way East. You can also find us on all major social medias.
Mass Leplier Farming and Estate Management Headquarters, featuring Ventrac, Ferris Honda, and Vortex Power Equipment, a fully equipped hardware, Milwaukee Power Tools, and Carhartt Clothing. Mass Lepley, located Lincoln Way, just east of Worcester, your hardware in the country.
Well, we knew that Orrville wasn't going to be completely shutting down Triway's offense tonight. The hope was to slow it down. Haven't been able to do that yet, so paramount on this drive down 2 scores that Orrville gets something going. As you alluded to a moment ago, Mike, just 1 first down on the opening 3 drives of the night.
So Baker to kick off. 11:32. We've just broke the seal on the second quarter. 14-0 Triway. And Baker's kickoff, a little squib, short up the right side of the field, hopping inside the 30. It's inbounds, and Orrville has to cover it with a skid. That was in no man's land. So good job by McDaniel to run up from deep and get on the football to avoid disaster at the 25-yard line, and that's where Orrville will start this series, trying to crank the offense up here in the second quarter.
Well, field position has not been Orrville's friend. 4th drive of the night. Their starting points have been their own 24, 27, 18, and now the 25.
So out offensively, Kraft with Hostetler. 16 touchdowns, one of the area leaders, Parker Hostetler, into the end zone this year, but he'll block on the jet sweep coming to the right side. They got Schaup to the corner. 25-30, and Schaup crossed the 30 with a good gain on first down. Bumped out of bounds near sideline, near the 32-yard line. Hauser over to make a play with Clippinger, but marker on the field, back in the backfield, and this one is going to be called back with an illegal block against Orrville.
And it negates a nice run around end. It'll be the first flag of the night against the Red Riders.
So just when you get something positive, it is not working. Brent Bezanson in his first year at Orrville. 13th year as a head coach. nearly half of those at his alma mater at Smithville. New London for a pair, Rittman for 2, 6 at Smithville, and then Madison for a pair before coming back to Wayne County this year. So now it is first down and 20 for Orrville, back at the 15-yard line. Single back, play action. Kraft on the roll to the left. Look, pumped it. He's in trouble, and he's sacked back at the 8-yard line. Nowhere to go. And again, pressure up the middle. This time it was Joey Iacoprero that got there. The senior defensive tackle shed a block and picks up the big sack, and all of a sudden Orrville's back at the 9-yard line.
Triway's defense, 18 sacks coming in, already their second of the night here at Orrville.
Iacoprero, they just move him all over the place. Played some center last year, some guard. He's at guard now. He'll rotate inside the defensive tackle spot.
And that was a big one, loss of 6.
They got to get out to the 35-yard line and up the middle for short yardage, maybe a yard on the carry that time for Hostetler. And Orrville up against it now early in the second quarter. Third and a bundle deep in their own end, already down 14-0. Not exactly the way the home folks wanted this one to start.
Third down and 25 yards to go.
So near side, Mark Lorson at quarterback gets a play. Lorson, 6'4", 180-pound sophomore. He's run it for 443 yards. He's thrown 53 passes, hit on 25 this season. And he's in the gun. Takes a snap, drops, looks, fires outside right. McDuffie, great grab at the 20-yard line. Makes a move 25. He dropped the football, and it's loose, and Triway has it again at the 28-yard line. Picked up by Clippinger. McDuffie, a great catch and move, and then it got stripped free, and Triway comes up with a takeaway.
Well, when it rains, it pours, because Clippinger, the defensive back, went for the interception, played the ball instead of the receiver. Because of it, McDuffie was able to make the catch, and then Clippinger was trailing the play because he went for the ball. And as a result, he was right there to fall on it when the ball got stripped away.
Second Orrville giveaway, 9:35 in the second, and they start from the 27-yard line, almost in that Hubbard Insurance red zone right away. Single back for Starr. He puts Krupp in motion. Take a snap, and he's going to try and keep. Over the left side, through a hole 25, and he's down to the 23-yard line. So slow start to the play. Hostetler inside, in on the tackle with Woodruff. But the pickup good enough for nearly 5, brings up second down.
Third straight Triway drive that starts in Orrville territory.
22-yard line. Triway with the standard huddle this time. Again, the 4 wide look 2 each way. Starr with a snap. Short drop, looks right, and fires outside. Got a man, and it's tipped and broken up. Long time to get the ball to the outside, and Orrville converged and made a nice play to knock it away. That was Woodruff. Tyson Woodruff, the defensive back. And pass was intended for Hackett. Will bring up third down.
If he can get there a second earlier, he could take it all the way, but just had to dive and got his hands on it and able to deflect it away.
Triway might be 4 down territory. This would be probably at the limit of Cohen Baker's range. Baker does have 5 field goals this year. At the 22 on third down and 5. Starr long count, snap, going to run it. Smith off the left side. Hit at the 20, lunges, and I think he has a first down. Second effort. Got to the 16-yard line. And he does indeed move the chains. First down for Triway. Don't have to worry about fourth down yet. Nice. 8:48 to go in this second quarter. Triway up 14-0.
Well, nice to see Smith out there after getting banged up on a couple of plays on offense and defense. First carry of the night, and it's good for 6 for Triway's 4th first down of the ball game.
Triway looks at a play in from the far sideline. Slow to get in this time. At 10 seconds, the line is still back there. And they just break the huddle with 7. Starr has him at the line with 2 on the play clock. They snap it in time. And Starr will hand it off on the jet sweep. Krupp comes near side, inside the 15-yard line. Stood up at the 12. and gang tackled there. They put Krupp in motion a lot. This time they give it to him and pick up 3 or 4 to bring up second down. Again, scoring territory at the Orrville 12. 8 minutes, second quarter here at Red Rider Stadium. 4 wide again, 2 each way with Smith in the backfield. And Starr looks to roll right and throw. Looking, fires, end zone, Clippinger, diving attempt. He couldn't hang on. Near the pylon, great effort by Brant Clippinger, but I think ball came out as he hit the turf about a yard into the end zone near the pylon.
Starr started the game 7 of 10. Last completion was the 52-yard touchdown pass. He's gone 0 of 4 since that time. That one was well thrown, though.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 6 at the 12-yard line. 7:48 in the half, 14-0 Triway. This time Clippinger comes solo left into the boundary. 3 receivers the other way with Hackett, Krupp, and Flinner. And Starr, play action, draw play. In the backfield, Smith is going to be swallowed up for a big loss. Orrville was not fooled at all. 3 guys in the backfield. Bram Hostetler was there. Travis Pomnio was there. Blake O'Quinn was there. And that's a big loss, 4th down and 11. And Triway's going to try a field goal at the 17-yard line. So with Jackson Clippinger holding, Cohen Baker with a 34-yard attempt to try and add 3 to Triway. Left side hash mark, no breeze. Play clock's inside of 5. And now the official stops it. I'm not sure why, as the play clock was running down. Triway didn't call time. And I wish I could tell you. Both coaches on each side of the field are wondering. Baker just picked up the block, and he's walking off the field. Did Triway signal a timeout I did not see? Because they're running the clock again. Play clock is up and moving again.
I don't know if the official maybe thought or anticipated that Triway was going to call time and then just blew his whistle inadvertently.
Well, Triway runs the offense back on the field. Now it's 4th down 11, and they got to scramble to go. I'm surprised they don't call time, but they don't. At the 17-yard line, Starr snaps, draws to the right, looks, hit as he throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended late to Krupp. And I'm not sure what went down at all, but I know that Cody Kelly is really unhappy on the far side of the field. Orrville dodges a bullet, but they come up with a big hold midway through this second quarter, where Triway still in front, 14-0.
Yeah, field goal there makes sense. Well within Cohen Baker's range. 5 field goals on the year with a long of 41. That would have been a 34-yarder, but whatever happened, they decided to go for it, turn it over on downs, and 3 times starting in Orrville territory, Triway's gotten just 7 points out of it, so another bullet dodged by Orrville.
By the way, Norwayne scored again. They're up 14-3 on Hillsdale. So here comes Orrville. Snap it and hand it off to Hostetler off the right side, and Harvey has him by the waist and drags him to the sideline. Maybe a gain of 1. You know, on that defensive line, Roman Gilbert's had an all-Ohio season. If he's not, there's an investigation. But Landon Harvey, as a sophomore, has also had a really good year for the Titans. And he's got a fumble recovery tonight to boot.
Well, and the guys up front are going to make Orrville pass, because right now Orrville cannot run. 10 carries, 18 yards as a team for Orrville here in the opening half.
So at the 18-yard line, 2nd down and 9. 4 receivers set for Orrville. Snap it to Lorson. He rolls left, dumps it out in the flat. That's going to be caught short and hit immediately. Krupp able to knock down the receiver, and that was McDaniel across the 20 at the 21-yard line. And 3rd down coming up. They'll put him at the 22 with forward progress.
Well, credit McDaniel for hanging on, because Austin Hauser, the linebacker for Triway, came up, put a big hit on the midsection, but able to make the catch.
Another big game tonight. The OCC will be decided. Unbeaten in the league, Ashland at Lexington. Ashland with a 14-9 lead in the second quarter on Lex. So it's all three conferences that we cover will be decided tonight. So here's Lorson to throw on third down, under pressure, hit, and he's going to be sacked, swallowed up back inside the 20.
Lorson is sacked in the backfield.
And Orrville is having all kinds of trouble. Roman Gilbert got the initial pressure. He won't get the sack, but his teammates will probably give him assists because they converged on him afterwards. And it's 4th down and 9 back at the 18-yard line.
And another 3 and out, and we're going to see another punting situation coming up for Orrville deep from its own territory.
4.5 minutes in the half, 14-0 Triway. Howe back at the 5-yard line, gets a good snap. Here's the rush. His punt is out of there. End over end. Fair catch called by Krupp. He lost it and then recovered it himself on the Orrville side of the field. One of those is a punt returner. It's kind of a dying quail you're running up on to catch. Krupp bobbled it, but then secured it on his knees at the 45-yard line. And that's where Triway will take over, up 14-0. Here's to local small business owners and everything you do to help your business succeed. State Farm agent Justin Hazlip knows what it takes. He runs a small business too. Get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Call Justin Hazlip in Orrville. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. So it's been all Triway in this first half, offensively and defensively, up 2 scores.
And Orrville still just 1 first down. They've been unable to flip the field. Triway 4th straight possession, short field.
Yeah, it's basically played on a 50-yard field. You're right. Starr to throw it on first down. Trops, looks, plenty of time. Now fires late, and it's caught by Clippinger with the 40. He's wrapped up and thrown down by Pumneo right there. In traffic, Kinzer almost knocked it down, but a good, really concentration catch by Brant Clippinger. And he picked up 4 yards to the Orrville 39-yard line to bring up 2nd down and 6.
Second catch of the night for Clippinger. Both have been for short yardage.
Starr and Flinner, the Triway touchdowns in this opening half, which has 3:50 in running clock. This time 3 wide. Triway goes tight end, and all wide receivers come near side left. Play clock at 5 as Starr ready. And takes a snap, and this time we'll give it to Smith off the right side. Through a hole, first down, 35-30. Into the 29-yard line goes Grayson Smith. Starr was almost running side by side with him on maybe I'll pull it out, but he let Grayson have it. Good choice. That's a first down Triway.
Yeah, give him 10. Best run of the night for Smith, and the 5th time that Triway has been able to move the chains.
So at the 29-yard line, on a first down and 10. Same setup. 3 receivers all left. Starr on the right side hash mark. Take a snap and give it to Smith up the middle. Nice hole. 25-20. First down. Smith inside the 20. All the way to the 17-yard line. He got a dozen more. And into the Hybrid Insurance red zone go the Titans. HybridInsurance.com. Great rates through great companies like Ohio Mutual Insurance.
Well, it would appear that Triway has found something in the interior of that defensive line for Orrville. Back-to-back runs by Smith right between the tackles. First one went for 10. That one goes for 12.
So just inside the 17-yard line. We're down to 2.5 minutes in the half. Both teams have all 3 timeouts if they need them. Triway trips left. And Starr with Smith to his left. Take a snap. Now one more time, Smith. This time he is hammered down at the line of scrimmage. Could not get going at all. And that was Bram Hostetler, the senior defensive lineman, who swallowed him up, and actually a loss of about a half a yard near the 18. Inside 2 minutes in this second quarter. Jonathan Schilling with the FCA halftime interview coming up, and Skip Mazik with our statewide report. Normal halftime activities here on Worcester Radio. So Starr this time on the roll to the left, looks to throw, steps up, wants to run, fires late, and it's out of bounds. Hit as he threw, Good pressure by Woodruff got there. Nobody open in the secondary. Good coverage that time. And Triway's got to be left with a third down and long inside the Orrville 20-yard line. 1:43 in the half. You know, considering the way this half has gone, if Orrville get a stop here, I think they got to feel great when you consider their offense has one first down.
You get the ball back to start the third quarter, but you're right. Triway has had the short field the entire half. You haven't moved the ball at all, and still maybe you can go in the half down just 2 scores.
So at the 18-yard line, 3rd and 11, Triway. Snap it, Star drops straight back, screen left side, caught by Flinter behind the line, broke a tackle 20, gets a block 15, Flinter 10, he's inside the 10 and really close to a first down near the 9-yard line. It looks like by the mark it's going to be just shy of it. But on 3rd and 11 he got 10, and I would probably see Cody Kelly keep the offense out on 4th down and a yard and go for it here with 1:15 in the half and the clock running.
I'll tell you what, that looked like it was a nothing play. Cameron Kraft came in from the defensive backfield and looked like he had the play stopped for no gain, but Flinter able to shake him off and then get the huge yardage.
So 4th and 1, Triway at the 9. Final minute of the half. Star in the backfield will keep it behind Smith off the right side and plows for a first down. Inside the 8, they strip it loose late. I think Orrville unhappy that the whistle's blew because Straw got it knocked loose. And they're going to say it is Orrville ball at the 7-yard line.
Now, Parker Hostetler came out of the pack with the football, and they're going to say he took it away.
Yeah, maybe Orrville was upset because they said they shouldn't have blown it dead, but in the middle of that, Hostetler stripped it free at the 7, and that's where Orrville, who dodges a second straight bullet in this second quarter. Triway's had 2 trips inside the red zone and no points as a result. It remains 14-0 with now 43 seconds to go in the half. It was a late indication on the takeaway. See what Triway or Orrville wants to do. Triway's going to call time. So why don't we take a quick break. First time out of the half called with 43 seconds to go. 14-0 Triway, and back in a moment.
Summer is better with Bell Stores. The excitement starts when you download the Bell Stores app and become a Bell Buddy Rewards member. As a welcome reward, you will receive 20 cents off per gallon on your first visit to the pump. Not a Bell Buddy Rewards member yet? Download the Bell Stores app to save all summer long. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping the family on full.
Screen printing offers made to order gifts and custom pieces. If you want a couple, maybe you want a whole bunch. They can help you out. Fast turnaround to serve any school, business, or church group. Find out more at illusionsscreenprinting.com.
Well, we talked about Orrville, unable to move it, but let's give Orrville's defense credit. Playing with their backs against the wall, they've not allowed Triway to move it really all night outside of 2 big plays.
14-9, Norwayne leads Hillsdale. 2 minutes left in the half, and Creston, by the way, for the Wayne County Athletic League title. So at the 7-yard line, snap it into the end zone. They run a screen to Hostetler out across the 10. Hostetler broke a tackle 15 and is going to be gang tackled near the 16-yard line. Shy of a first down. Does Orrville want to call time? They have 3 remaining, but they're deep in their own end with 30 seconds. And the way the half has gone, I don't blame Brent Bazanza for not stopping it, because it's 14-0, but Triway really could have extended this lead twice, and it looks like the clock is going to run out as we head to halftime. 14-0 Triway at the break here at Red Rider Stadium tonight in the 53rd meeting between Orrville and Triway. Halftime activities coming up. We'll hear some from our sponsor and then check in with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Athlete of the Week, Jonathan Schilling with that interview, and Skip Mozik with our statewide report. And it's all after this.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Hi, I'm Doug Markley with Becker Farms Maintenance. Schedule your truck today to have kingpins, spring pin bushings, and torque rods. Also, tracking arms and suspension bushings on your trailer check. And while you're at it, let's get your truck and trailer aligned today. Let's help you with tire wear and fuel economy. Let's get it straight. Becker Farms Maintenance has a state-of-the-art Hunter alignment machine. Visit us at Becker Farms Maintenance, Worcester, Ohio, or give us a call at 330-621-4191. Quality work with exceptional service.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
The Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus wishes the best for all area athletes this season. Bowman Beverage, Ice House Drive-Thru, and West Lincoln Way Drive-Thru in Worcester, and Gary's Drive-Thru in Orrville take a lot of pride in donating for the area youth sports teams over the years, and they are also heavily invested towards the area high schools and College of Worcester. So look to the Bowman Beverage team of drive-thrus for all your party supplies and help the area youth teams at the same time. And remember, a duck who tells jokes is a wisecracker.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
Headquartered just south of Millersburg, Mack Oilfield Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oilfield service across Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Maryland. Mack Oilfield Services has been a major contributor to area youth programs and the area sports teams for decades. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. That's Mack Oilfield Service of Millersburg. Call 330-674-7371.
Time now for our Fellowship of Christian Athletes Athlete of the Week, brought to you by the Insurance Center Agency. They specialize in finding the best coverage and rates. Contact them for a free auto, business, home, or life insurance quote. Now, for this week's featured athlete.
The Insurance Center Agency congratulates this week's Fellowship of Christian Athletes Players of the Week. Hi, this is Aaron Dorkson from the Insurance Center Agency. We are proud to help support a great organization like FCA. Contact me at the Insurance Center Agency for a free home, auto, business, or life insurance quote. I quote through multiple A-rated companies such as Erie, Wayne, and Progressive to find the best coverage and rates. Good luck to all area athletes this fall.
My name is Jacob Glick. I'm class of 2027. I go to Orrville High School, and I play football and run track. I play tight end and linebacker, and I run sprints and hurdles. I'm a captain on the football team, lettered 3 years for football, lettered a year for track. I've always been interested in sports, but my cousin, Ian, we're close. He plays sports, and he suggested one day that I should play football, so then I just started playing football. This year against Coventry, I got a scoop and score touchdown. That was pretty fun.
My name is Mike Huff. I am the head football coach at Orrville High School, and I have been coaching for 11 years. Not only his play, but his leadership has been a tremendous growth throughout the year. He's from the time in the weight room in the summer till today, he's really spoken up and taken a leadership role. So athletically, he's a much better player. Strength-wise, he's a much better player, but on the field, he's learned the nuances of football, and as we talked about before, his leadership, and is, getting the guys together, getting the guys motivated, keeping everybody on track. I've seen over the past couple years him really develop into a great leader. Jacob, a few different times this season and in the off season and during the season where we've had some issues as a team, he spoke up and rallied the guys together and made them work hard and be more of a team atmosphere with him.
It's been good. I haven't been going for that long, but since I've been there, it's just been good knowing that there's other Christian students and student athletes that are around me that I'm not alone being a Christian at this school. Just leading prayer, just answering questions, being an upperclassman, just naturally being a leader that way. It just kind of reminds me of who I'm playing for, that I'm playing for the glory of God, just makes me sure that I'm playing right, that I'm having good sportsmanship, just playing for God's glory. I like video games, I go to church youth group. I'm involved in that, Working out? Yeah, working out.
Constant. He's always there. He does the right things. He plays the right way. He works the right way. He treats others the right way. He's a good kid that works hard.
The Insurance Center Agency congratulates this week's Fellowship of Christian Athletes Players of the Week. Hi, this is Aaron Dorkson from the Insurance Center Agency. We are proud to help support a great organization like FCA. Contact me at the Insurance Center Agency for a free home, auto, business, or life insurance quote. I quote through multiple A-rated companies such as Erie, Wayne, and Progressive to find the best coverage and rates. Good luck to all area athletes this fall.
Thanks for joining us for this week's Fellowship of Christian Athletes Athlete of the Week, brought to you by the Insurance Center Agency. Join us every Friday night at halftime as we feature a new student athlete who has gone above and beyond in their athletics and in FCA.
Looking for a pre-owned vehicle you can count on? At Germain Honda of College Hills, our Honda Certified Pre-Owned program offers options to fit your lifestyle. Choose Honda True Certified for up to 7 years or 100,000 miles of powertrain coverage, 2 complimentary oil changes in the first year, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Or go with Honda True Used for great value. Special financing is available on select models. Visit GermainHondaofCollegeHills.com. Germain Honda of College Hills, just off Cleveland Road in Worcester, Ohio.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It starts strategy.
power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Whether you want to heat your home or fuel your fleet, you can rely on Santmeyer for fast, safe delivery and the best service in the business. Santmeyer delivers high-quality gasoline, diesel, propane, and heating oil to help you get the best performance out of your vehicles, your heavy equipment, and your business. For high-quality petroleum products and exceptional service, call Worcester's own Santmeyer at 330-262-6501 or visit santmeyer.com. That's 330-262-6501 or santmeyer.com.
For quality selections and professional installation, choose Halmar Carpet in Marshallville. Hardwood, laminate, vinyl, carpet, or porcelain tile. They've got the perfect flooring fit for your home's active lifestyle and the fashion you desire. Halmar Carpet for the service you deserve. We'll recap scoring in the opening half. Triway got on the board 7-0 at the 4:56 mark of the opening quarter. Touchdown pass from Luke Starr to Bruin Flinner. It would remain 7-0 until the early stages of quarter number 2. Luke Starr would bust off a 40-yard touchdown run, the Triway quarterback, into the end zone to make it 14-0 with 11:32 to play in the half. Triway would have some cracks after that in the red zone, but came up empty. And again, it's a 14-0 Triway lead at intermission. As far as first half numbers, Triway 183 yards of total offense, 105 yards passing, and 78 yards rushing. Triway picked up 6 first downs. Orrville, meanwhile, held to 40 yards of total offense and just 1 first down. Orrville had 25 yards passing, 15 yards rushing in the opening half. Turnovers, Orrville fumbled it twice, Triway fumbled it once, and then penalties, Triway flagged 4 times for 25 yards. Orrville flagged once for 10 yards. Individual numbers, meanwhile, Triway's senior quarterback Luke Starr, 9 of 17 passing, 105 yards, and the 1 touchdown. He's also Triway's leading rusher, 4 carries, 51 yards, including the 40-yard touchdown run. Grayson Smith carried it 5 times in the opening half for 21 yards. Ollie Krupp had 1 carry for 4 yards. Alex Robinson, a 2-yard carry. Triway receiving, Bruin Flinner led the way, 3 catches, 71 yards, including the 52-yard touchdown grab. Ollie Krupp had 3 catches for 23 yards. Brant Klippinger, 2 catches, 8 yards. And Alex Robinson, a 3-yard grab. Individually in the opening half for Orrville, quarterback Cameron Kraft, 5 of 6 passing, 25 yards. Parker Hostetler, the leading runner. He carried it 6 times, 17 yards. Receiving, Braylon McDuffie had 2 catches, 7 yards. Case McDaniel, a 4-yard catch. And Parker Hostetler, an 8-yard catch out of the backfield. Again, 14-0, Triway on top of Orrville. 14-0 here at the half in this PAC season finale. Halftime stats brought to you again by Halmar Carpet. For quality selections and professional installation, choose Halmar Carpet in Marshallville. Hardwood, laminate, vinyl, carpet, or porcelain tile, they've got the perfect flooring fit for your home's active lifestyle and the fashion you desire. Halmar Carpet for the service you deserve. Halftime again, Triway leading Orrville 14-0. We'll take a break, come back, Mike will rejoin me, and we'll get the third quarter underway from Orrville.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country Store. Fresh and local means fresh and local. Locally grown in Kidron, so you know you're getting the freshest taste ever. Corn, cabbage, onions, zucchini, pork, Angus beef, Gerber's chicken, Smith's milk and ice cream, baked goods like breads and pies and more, cheese, deli meats, and so much more.
Welcome to Kidron Town and Country.
If you want a store that takes local to a whole new level, stop in today and find the freshest products you've ever tasted.
Here at Orrville, we get ready for the third quarter of play. Conference Championship Friday. Manchester helping out Triway tonight, 14-0, leading Northwest. 14-0 Triway here. If those hold up, Titans have the pack title all to themselves. OCC tonight, Lexington at home on a nail-biter leads Ashland 16-14 at the half. And Norwayne doing it to Hillsdale again, 21-9 at the half. Bobcats in Creston for the outright title there. Here, I would think this first drive of the second half might be everything. And it might be goofy to say, but look, Orrville's not moved it. They have one first down. They have 2 turnovers. And Triway has done everything to keep them in the football game with 2 red zone trips that came up with no points. This could be blowout zone early if Triway gets momentum and gets the next score. That's why you got to think Orrville's got to do something early.
Well, it's a 2-score game, but it's hard to say a team is in a game when they have 40 yards of total offense and 1 first down. They've not been able to move it. So if they can't move it on this possession, Triway gets it and gets a score. You're down 3 scores in this ball game. You're not coming back. So I think you're right. This is paramount that Orrville shows that they can move it and get some points here early third quarter.
Since 1957, Mass Lepley Ag Hardware and Turf, bringing power and precision to your land. Top-tier equipment from Ventrac, Bobcat, and Ferris. Whether you're managing a farm, maintaining turf, or tackling tough terrain, their expert team here to match you with a perfect machine. Mass Lepley, located off Lincoln Way east of Worcester. Orrville's going to get a crack at the football. As Coleman Baker tees it up right in the middle of the field at the 40. 14-0 Triway, second half, week 10. High school football ready to begin. Orrville with a pair deep. McDaniel Woodruff back there near the 10-yard line. Triway's prior kickoffs have all been little scooters, short. And that's what they do here. This one up the middle of the field is covered by Orrville at the 34-yard line. And starting field position, this is like a pot of gold for the Red Riders. They've been pinned deep the entire game.
Yeah, this is the first time that they'll come out beyond the 27-yard line. Just a little bit, but it's better than nothing.
So, see what Orrville can do. We've seen both Cameron Kraft and Mark Lorson at quarterback for the Riders. 2 lost fumbles. They have not cracked midfield in this football game. That's for a team who scored 34 a game. I think that is surprising. We kind of thought we'd see a lot of points tonight. It just has not materialized.
I'll tell you what, this is the 3rd time I've seen Triway this year, and the 3rd time I have been incredibly impressed by their defense.
So Kraft will start with a pass. Rolls right, stop, fires over the middle. Got a man out there, McDuffie, and he can't grab it to the 40-yard line. Had a post over the middle of the field and just off his fingertips. Otherwise, that's a monster play and maybe a touchdown for the Riders.
You know, we talk offense, but again, I've seen Triway hold Norwayne, Manchester, and now Orrville in check. 3 very good offensive teams. It's a defense that is just not getting enough credit, but they are incredibly good. Up front, we've talked about, but Orrville has not been able to do a thing all night long.
So second down and 10 at the 34-yard line. Parker Hostetler held in check. They're going to give him a carry off the right side. He bounces to the corner to the 35 and is knocked down shy of the 40. Hauser got there and put him on the deck. A pickup of nearly 5. Will bring up a big third down early in this third quarter for Orrville to try and get some sort of momentum, really for the first time tonight, down 14-0. Hauser, when we see him, he's played well, the sophomore linebacker. 37 stops coming in with a pair of interceptions. So here's your 3rd and 5 play for Orrville at the 39-yard line. 4 receivers and a single back for Kraft. Take a snap, drop straight back. Here's the blitz. They pick it up. He fires deep left, and the pass is going to be caught. First down, 40-yard line. Great lunging grab, and that's Case McDaniel. Pretty good coverage by Hauser, but well thrown and well caught, and a first down for Orrville.
Well, 2nd of the night. And that's by far the longest play from scrimmage, 22-yard completion from Kraft to McDaniel.
McDaniel came in 17 yards a catch, and he beat that here to the 39-yard line. 22 on the reception. He'll get a breath as Orrville right back to the line. On the Triway side of the field for the first time, give it to Hostetler. Runs into a pile at the line of scrimmage and then is stood up after 1 yard. 38-yard line. And it brings up 2nd down. Douglas Insurance offers friendly service since 1930. Larry Douglas, your Wayne Insurance Group agent in Dalton for all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs. Give them a call for a free quote. Kraft came near sideline to get a play call. Yeah, Orrville has had their struggles at times defensively, but for a team that has averaged 400 yards of offense, they've struggled. 2nd and 8. Kraft under pressure, steps up, being chased, dumps it late to Hostetler over the middle. He's got a first down 30, lowers the pads and hammers to the 25-yard line. Ruin Finner knocked him down in the secondary, but a little safety valve play and a first down with an Orrville player down. And I think that's Kraft, the quarterback, back at the 40-yard line after the completion.
Well, he took a licking, and credit him for getting rid of the ball. The entire Triway defense swarming on him, and to his credit, looked and found Parker, basically a safety valve, dumped it off and got rid of it just in the nick of time.
Well, Kraft is up, and he looks no worse for wear. He'll come near sideline. And Orrville, for the first time tonight, has a drive going at the Titan 24 with a first down and 10.
That was good for a 14-yard completion.
So Lorson will come back in for at least a snap. So it'll be 3 wide. And the tight end is Blake O'Quinn, but he's really like an extra lineman wearing 42. Snap it, option play. Lorson will keep up the middle and pick up a couple. Lorson does give you that running option, even though he's a big kid at 6'4", 180. We mentioned average 7+ yards a carry coming in. That time Triway slowed him down, only got 2. 22-yard line. And what you've noticed when Orrville has run tonight, they have run at Roman Gilbert. And actually, that's a compliment to Gilbert. We'll talk about that in a minute. They did there to the right side. 2nd and 8. Snap it, play action, rolling right. Kraft fires middle, pass is juggled, caught, touchdown. McDuffie in and out of his hands, and he secured it at the goal line. And a big drive for Orrville, gets 6 right out of the gate in the third quarter.
Well, we mentioned that Orrville was unable to run the ball in the first half. They were going to have to go through the air at least to make Triway honest. And that drive, Kraft had some really sharp passes. The first one was incomplete, but over the middle, that one for 22. And McDuffie brought it in, and Orrville, despite 40 yards and 1 first down in the first half, is back in this ball game.
9th touchdown reception for McDuffie, 14th thrown by Kraft. And point after time now for Orrville. And the PAT is airborne, and it is good by Maldonado. 14-7 Triway, just underway in the third. Back to Orrville after this.
A&J Exhaust and Tire Center provides a wide variety of services at affordable prices, and they're committed to staying up to date on new technology in the auto industry in order to serve you with the best service possible. You have many options on auto repairs and tires, and they want to thank their customers for choosing A&J Exhaust and Tire Center, and especially for referring them to their friends and family. When you need help with your vehicle, they'll be here for you. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center will keep you rolling for less. Located at 3236 Dover Road, Worcester.
Well, looking for a locally owned car dealership in the area? Head to Village Motors in Millersburg. Check out their inventory. It's priced to sell. State-of-the-art collision center and the service and parts department. Get the job done. Village Motors, State Route 83 North in Millersburg.
Well, we recap Orrville's opening scoring drive of the night. It's brought to you by the Kilbuck Savings Bank. Find out what community banking is all about with neighborhood lenders Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons. Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. That was a 7-play, 66-yard drive. It took 3:03 off the third quarter clock. Cameron Kraft, a 22-yard touchdown pass to Braylon McDuffie. The PAT from Carlos Maldonado is good. And with 8:54 to play here in the third quarter, it's now a 14-7 game. Triway still on top.
Really first time for the home fans to get excited. And if you saw the first half, you think that came out of no place. Well, we mentioned Orrville scored on everybody all year. I mean, their lowest point total was 28-14 against Northwest. They squib it. Triway picks it up at the 35-yard line and will get just a couple of yards out of it on that short kick and good field position. By the way, to finalize my thought, I was talking about Orrville, and when they run, they've been running at Roman Gilbert. I talked to Brent Bezanson this week. He said, look, he is so good. I'm afraid if we run away from him, he'll chase down every play. And you've heard a lot of coaches through the years, if there's a good linebacker or a good defensive lineman, they say we might as well go at him and try and get a couple of guys on him, because otherwise they make every single play. And it was really a compliment to Gilbert. And despite doing that, Orrville still really doesn't have much on the ground tonight. So Triway at their 38-yard line on 1st down and 10 will run it themselves. Smith off the right side. Nice hole 40. And he bangs out to the 44-yard line, out to the 45, and is still on his feet, shoved by his lineman to the 47. Well, Triway didn't pretty much get anything on the ground in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, they started to pick up a little bit with Grayson Smith. Of course, Starr does have the touchdown run.
Yeah, Starr had the big 40-yarder, but you mentioned Smith. We didn't see him with a carry in the first quarter. In that second quarter and now 6 carries for a respectable 30 yards.
So second down and short out across the 46-yard line. 3 receivers all come left for Starr. Smith in the backfield. Starr taking his time. Play clock goes to 5 as he snaps it and hands it off. Smith off the right side with a first down to midfield and pops his way to the Orrville 48. And that'll move the chains. Triway this year, of course, the one loss in overtime to Northwest in week 4, 32-29. But Northwest upset by Fairless last week in overtime and now losing tonight. And if Triway wins tonight, they get the PAC title outright. As Starr looks to throw here, fires on a curl route, incomplete. That's intended for Clippinger, but he got tied up from Woodruff and was not open. And it brings up second down and 10 at the Orrville 48.
Well, we talked about Triway's defense again. Credit Orrville. Remember, Starr 61% completion percentage coming into the game. He's just at 50% tonight, 9 of 18 for 105 yards. And 52 of that came on the 1 touchdown pass. Otherwise, Orrville's defensive backs have been very solid against Triway's quarterback.
So on second down near midfield, Starr will keep off the right side through a small hole 45, and he lunges to the 43-yard line. O'Quinn was there defensively. But a pickup of close to 5. Also, Triway at this point in the field on 3rd and 5 might be 4 down territory at the Orrville 43. 7 minutes, third quarter. Triway up 14-7. Empty backfield for Starr here. See if he wants to keep it on 3rd and 5. 4 receivers to the left. Snap it, screen pass left. Krupp caught it 45, slip. Back up field 40, first down near sideline, and run out of bounds near the 35. So good blocking on that side of the field. Flinner, Smith were both over there, along with Hackett. And all three trying to get a hat on a hat. And they helped Krupp move the chains and get to the Orrville 34.
Krupp's had a good ball game, 4th catch of the night for him, and the 8th first down for this Triway offense.
So at the 34-yard line, this time the wide receivers go wide right. And Starr will put it in the belly of Smith off the right side. He's through a hole at the 30 and pounds down to the 27-yard line. Another good gainer on first down when you're 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4. As Triway has been a lot tonight. Boy, it really opens up that playbook.
Well, Triway, you mentioned, has been getting better on the ground throughout the course of the ball game, now averaging better than 6.5 yards per carry as a team.
2nd and 3 here at the Orrville 27. Trips go near side or far side to the right, and Starr will play action look to throw. Steps up in the pocket, and he's got a lot of room on the right side. He'll run. Got a first down inside the 20 and banged out of bounds near the 18-yard line. Gives him that ability. And a red zone trip brought to you by Hubbard Insurance. Great rates on rental properties. Check out hubbardinsurance.com. Triway to the Orrville 18.
And a badge of honor if you're a quarterback. At the end of that run, put his shoulder down, met the defender, and Starr didn't budge, but the defender went to the ground.
Well, Starr's bigger than all the defenders.
That's true.
The defensive backs anyway. 6'2", 180. So at the 18-yard line, Triway up a touchdown, 5:44 in the third. Snap it and run it. Smith hit near the line and is going to be stone dead right near the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a yard. Good job by the left side of the Orrville line.
Well, and this is going to be the interesting part because here in the red zone, this is where Triway struggled in the first half. We mentioned 4 straight drives of the short field, but only 1 touchdown came out of it. See what they can do here.
Kinzer, Perez lead the attack from the linebacker spot there. Back of the 20, they're going to say a loss of 2. So 2nd down and 12. Starr out of the gun with Smith to his left, and he's going to roll that way. Looks, fires short in the flat. That's caught. Flinner near sideline inside the 15 and bounced out of bounds inside the 10 all the way to the 7-yard line, and that's going to be first down. He needed the 8 to move the chains, and it's going to be first down and goal for Triway, sitting at the Orrville 7.
13-yard completion. Flinner now 84 yards receiving on 4 catches.
Triway trying to counter the Orrville score in this third quarter with one of their own. 3 receivers, tight end with Smith in the backfield. Krupp in motion, and Starr fakes it to him, goes up the middle to the 5, to the 2, he dives, touchdown. Second scoring run of the night for Luke Starr. This one from 7 yards out. And Triway able to extend the lead out to now 20-7 here in this third quarter.
Well, an impressive answer to Orrville's scoring drive. Triway's longest and biggest time-consuming drive of the night.
Starr's 9th rushing touchdown of the year. He's thrown for 1 tonight. That was to Flinner. And Cohen Baker on for the point after. So each team has had it once in the opening 7 minutes of this quarter, and each team has got 7. Timeout, 4:57 in the third. Triway 21 and Orrville 7. Back in a moment.
Attention area sports fans, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of your local schools from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler Electric has a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information.
Illusion Screen Printing, made-to-order gifts, custom pieces. They can help you out. Embroidery, sublimated apparel, online, illusionscreenprinting.com. They're located in Worcester. So a big drive by Triway counters the Orrville score. 21-7 Triway, 4:57 in this third quarter. Orrville to get it back for the second time this half. Baker teeing it up. And if you're Orrville, you got to expect something short as far as a squib, because that's all Triway has done tonight. And Baker does it again, punches it down the middle through one Orrville guy, and they fall on it again near the 29-yard line. Things tough to pick up sometimes when it's hopping on the turf. And here comes Orrville right at the 30 with a first down.
Well, we recap Triway's latest scoring drive of the night, brought to you by the Kilbuck Savings Bank. Milltown Road in Worcester, serving Worcester and Wayne County. 8 plays, a 62-yard drive. It took 3:50 off of the clock. And Luke Starrs, Triway's quarterback, second touchdown run of the night, this one from 7 yards out. The Cohen-Baker PAT good, and it's 21-7 Triway, 4:54 to go here in the third.
So Orrville at their 30-yard line with a first down and 10. Had a little rush and a little pass last drive. Mixed it up. Culminating in the Kraft and McDuckey scoring stripe from 22 yards. Here on first down and 10, Kraft will throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket, scrambles out to the right. Now he's in trouble. He's back at the 15, avoided one guy. Fires deep up the left side of the field, and it's caught for a first down. Out near midfield to Woodruff. That's a heck of a job by Kraft, and it was basically a 50-50 ball. And Tyson Woodruff goes 6'2", and he just went up and got it. And a big Orrville first down.
19 yards on the completion. First catch of the night for Tyson Woodruff, and a big one. And here in this third quarter, whether it's Woodruff, McDaniel, or McDuffie, Kraft and those athletic receivers, he's getting a lot of help from the guys downfield.
Orrville making a few plays that they were not able to make in that opening half. Now near midfield on first down. They'll ride it into Hostetler. Nice hole. Cuts off the left side. He's got a first down to the 40, and he dropped the football. It's loose. Big scramble near the Triway 35. Who's got it? And Orrville got it back. Wow. Almost the third lost fumble of the night, but instead Braylon McDuffie able to jump on it and save the day at the Triway 35 with a first down.
Well, that's one thing to talk about. The other thing is what Orrville's been able to do here in this third quarter, getting some big pass plays, and now its first big run of the night as Hostetler had daylight before the ball popped out.
So at the 35-yard line, a first down. So 2 plays. And Orrville goes from their 30 to the Triway 35 with 3:40 in the third. 21-7 Triway. Kraft with a man in motion. That's Woodruff coming near side. And he'll set and give trips to that side of the field. Play clock, plenty of time at 10. Kraft takes a snap. He's under pressure. Smith has him. He's hit, and he's down. Back at the 50-yard line. Smith, the first guy there, and then the troops arrived. And a huge sack back near midfield as Triway brought the pressure and got to the Orrville quarterback. There's also a flag down near the 40-yard line. And that's going to be against Orrville, which will be declined. This will bring up second down on a bundle.
Landon Harvey, another one of the Triway defenders in there in the vicinity of the sack. And whoever gets credited, it's the third Triway sack of the night.
So Triway is normally a 3-man front, but they always bring at least one linebacker, it seems. They sent 2 there.
A loss of 14 on the sack.
Kraft to throw it, drops back, sets up a screen over the middle. Hostetler caught it and is tackled from behind by Yacaprero. Not fooled on the screen, and he jumped on the backside of Hostetler as he got the football. And that's a loss of another yard. And now third down and 25 coming up for Orrville on a drive that suddenly is losing a lot of steam. 2:40 on a running third quarter clock. 21-7, the Triway lead.
You know, worth noting as I look at the stats, Cameron Kraft tonight, just 2 incompletions. The Orrville quarterback, 10 of 12.
So Kraft take a snap, little roll to the right, looking, fires deep over the middle, in traffic, incomplete. McDuffie had a bunch of guys around him, as you might expect, being the featured target. And Triway able to stunt the Orrville drive, and here comes the punt team with 2:15 in the quarter.
Well, that's a dangerous throw. There were literally 5 Triway jerseys in the vicinity of McDuffie.
Manchester continues to lead Northwest 14-0 in the third quarter. That's an outcome Triway was hoping for tonight.
This will be the 4th Orrville punt of the ball game.
How to punt it away on 4th and 25 at midfield. Good snap, no rush at all, and his punt is out of there, a good one. Spiral that's called for a fair catch, and Flinner makes it right at the 15-yard line. So with 2:10 to go in the third, Triway gets it back, leading by 2 scores at 21-7. Becker Farms Maintenance, providing professional repair and maintenance services. Medium heavy-duty trucks, semis, and trailers. You can give them a call or visit them online at beckerfarmsmaintenance.com.
Well, it's been a very good night for Triway's senior quarterback. Nearly 200 yards of total offense, 125 yards passing, 11 of 20 through the air. And he's now run it 7 times for 72 yards. He's got all 3 of Triway's touchdowns.
So here on 1st down and 10, they'll run it. Give it to Smith, right side. Nice hole, 20. Smith pounds for a 1st down out to the 26-yard line. That was a straight off-tackle play. And a good job opening it up for Triway.
First down yardage, tackle is number 7.
And that was an easy one to bring up 11 yards.
Well, Smith, 5 carries for 33 yards here in the quarter. He's really picked it up on the ground.
So we're inside 2 minutes to go in the third. Robinson in there is a tight end. He's also played a little bit of running back when Grayson's been banged up. So Triway to the line, inside 5 on the play clock. They got to hurry and they get it off. Starr drops to throw, flush to the right, fires near sideline Flinner, and he makes a sliding grab for a 1st down at the 37-yard line. All these Triway receivers really can catch the football. Flinner, Krupp, Clippinger when needed. You don't see many drops when you watch them play. And that's a 1st down pickup of 11. So suddenly Triway in a couple of plays out to the 37 as we're at 70 seconds to go in the third quarter. 21-7 Triway. Each team has scored 7 here in the period. Starr out of the shotgun will run it. Quarterback keeper on the right side trying to follow Robinson to the corner. Gets to the 40 and then banged out of bounds into his own bench near the 42-yard line. But still, that's a pickup of close to 5, and Triway will take that inside the final minute of the third. So 2nd down and 5. End of the ball game. We'll choose the Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center player of the game. Always candidates for that one. Here's your 2nd and 5 call for Triway, and Orrville jumps. Gave him a freebie. Triway went long count. And that pre-snap penalty. We'll move it out to the 47-yard line. And right on the hash mark, it's either a 1st down by an inch or short by an inch. And I think it's good enough to move the chains, but maybe not. Yeah, they're going to move them. 1st down via penalty.
The penalty will give Titans a 1st down.
Triway gets one more here. That might send a few folks to the exits on this chilly night in Orrville. Krupp comes in motion. They flood the left side. And Starr will snap it, look left. Now down the middle. He's under pressure, steps through it, and runs far side right. Got to the midfield stripe, and then was banged out of bounds. Well, good job by Orrville to contain him. That's where Starr can be his most dangerous. But Hostetler was over there and made sure the Triway quarterback didn't do any further damage. He picked up 3. Well, Orrville's gotten some pressure at times, but they've not been able to get the Starr tonight. Credit his elusiveness in the backfield.
Well, it's what you mentioned. Whether it's extending plays or just escaping out of a jam, he's hard to get behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's your 2nd and 7 call. 40 seconds to go in the third. And he'll hand it to Smith, right side, big hole, 45-40. First down into the secondary to the 35 to the 33-yard line. Again, right side of the Triway line, open it up. And another big first down on the ground, Grayson Smith.
Well, again, we didn't see Smith run it in the first quarter. A little bit banged up early, but he has come on. 50 yards in the quarter. He's now got 70 yards on 11 carries for the ball game.
That was Jacoprero and Gilbert's side of the field. Gosser, Harvey, Coolbaugh up front. They picked it up for Triway. 10 seconds in the quarter. Triway's got to snap it one more time in the period. They do. And Starr looks to throw, but he wants to go deep. Flinner up the left side of the field. Can't make the grab of the goal line. Good coverage by Orrville, had him back there. And we have reached 1 second to go in the quarter. Good job, deep coverage by Orrville. Back there was Aiden Schaup. Mosley was nearby. Orrville hasn't done what they really needed to do tonight, and that's turn Triway over.
Just once.
The once, but they're -1 in that territory because they've given it up twice themselves. So there's 2nd and 10 with a second to go in the third, and Starr will keep off the left side. Trying to bounce to the corner, broke a tackle 30, and then is knocked down at the 27-yard line with third down to come up as we begin the fourth quarter here at Red Rider Stadium. Triway 21, Orrville 7, fourth quarter coming up next.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals. So you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
End of three quarters here at Orrville. Triway on top, 21-7. Numbers after three. Triway, 298 yards of total offense, and most of that on the ground. 162 rushing, 136 passing, 14 first downs. Orrville, 125 yards of total offense, 100 through the air, 25 on the ground, and just 6 first downs.
We'll get some individual numbers from Ron in a moment, but first 3rd and 4 Triway to start the fourth at the 27. Starr throws left, that's caught. Krupp, and it's first down, far side of the field at the 20-yard line. Simple little 5 and curl route, and they connect for a first down into the Hubbard Insurance red zone right at the Orrville 20.
Now some of the numbers. Luke Starr, 12 of 22 passing, 136 yards. Bruin Flinner, 5 catches, 95 yards. Krupp, 5 catches, 37 yards. On the ground, Starr, 86 yards rushing, 10 carries. Grayson Smith, 70 yards on 11 touches.
Starr to throw it here, pumps it, wants to go deep, steps up in the pocket and will run with a penalty flag down. Starr near side 15, 10, sideline, and bumped out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Opposite side of the field, we're going to get a holding call on Orrville, I believe. That's where Starr wanted to go. They wanted the up-and-out route, out and up, easy for me to say. But Starr made the best of it anyway, and actually Triway can decline this penalty, because Starr picked up a first down on the ground, and it's going to be first and goal if they want it inside the 10 near the 8. And that's what's going to happen. They decline the penalty. And the pickup is going to be good for 12, and it's going to be first down and goal for Triway early in this fourth quarter.
Well, Starr now closing in on 100 yards, 98 yards on 11 carries.
21-7 Triway. And now they're going to put it closer to the 7-yard line. They're going to carry it. So at the 7, First down and goal for Triway. Kind of trying for the knockout punch early in this fourth quarter. Smith in the backfield. Flinner in motion across the formation. And Starr on the roll to the left. Looks, stops, breaks back up the middle to the 5, and he lowers the pads and gets into the end zone. Adam Starr. Luke Starr. Can't believe I did that. I apologize. That's Dad, who I talked to tonight. But Luke Starr having himself a night. Another touchdown run. That is 3 touchdown runs and a scoring pass for Luke. Counted for all 4 scores, and it's 27-7 in favor of Triway.
And Triway has really almost abandoned the pass here in this second half, just dominating on the ground.
Well, on the season now, Luke Starr has run for 10 and thrown for 25. And Triway is going to get a bye next week and heal up for a playoff game in 2 weeks. Point after by Baker is no good. It's wide left. It remains 27-7 Triway. Seconds into the fourth quarter. Back in a moment.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more insulation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Well, Triway lost opportunities in the first half, not in the second half. Titans have been aggressive, and as you mentioned, more so on the ground than in the first half, and they've expanded the lead to now 3 scores.
Well, that was an 85-yard drive. It took 2:57 off the clock. Luke Starr's 3rd rushing touchdown of the night from 7 yards out. PAT was a no-go, so 27-7 at 11:13 here in the fourth. Scoring drive recap brought to you by the Kilbuck Savings Bank. Find out what community banking is all about with neighborhood lenders Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC.
So Triway to kick it off. Orrville's got to do some miracle work, down 20 with 11 minutes to go in the ball game. So Baker to tee it up, and again expecting the squib. He approaches, and this time he decides to kick it deep. It's a good kick inside the 5. It'll hop into the end zone. That's well done. Touchback, and Orrville will have the long field starting at their 20.
You know, crunching some numbers, we talked about the running attack for Triway tonight. Triway had 8 rushing yards in the first quarter, 70 rushing yards in the second quarter, 92 rushing yards in that third quarter. So again, whether it's Orrville's defense getting more tired as the game goes on, whatever the case, Triway relying more and more on the run and getting better and better results as the night's gone on.
So Orrville not done yet. We'll try and conjure up some magic with 11:13 to go in the ball game. And taking a snap this time, and off the left side. Out across the 24 to the 25-yard line. And that time the carry was Lorson. And he picked up about 4, maybe 5 on the play to bring up second down.
Well, third time we've seen Lorson come in and get a run as the Orrville QB. He's not had much success. A total of 4 yards on 3 carries.
So Orrville realized that they're likely postseason bound too, but if the outcome stays, they'll be on the road in the playoffs next week, someplace in Division 4. Second down at the 25 here. Lorson this time drops to throw, firing over the middle, tipped and caught by his teammate McDuffie at the 40, out to the 41-yard line. High for shout, but tip drill. And McDuffie spins his way like a whirling dervish out to the 41. And a first down for Orrville, a little bit of luck.
Well, McDuffie, a reason why he was Orrville's by far #1 receiver. 4th catch of the night, 45 yards, give him 16 on the deflection there.
So Orrville huddles in a hurry and gets to the line. Triway with a 4-man front. Lorson will keep it off the left side. Bounces to the corner and gets out to the 44-yard line. Grayson Smith in on the play. Robinson, Flinner, and Krupp nearby with an assist maybe. Pick up 4 to bring up second down 6.
Talking about the playoffs, a couple-year absence for Orrville. Their last appearance 2022, and of course through the years Orrville doesn't have many lapses when you talk about the playoffs.
Larson this time will hand it into the belly of Hostetler. Turns up the middle. Hostetler out to the 50 and just churns his way to a first down at the 48-yard line. Good strong run for Parker Hostetler. But Orrville did not get him to this point on the night they wanted him to have. Triway's done a good job negating the 200-pound back.
Yeah, he came in over 1,100 yards and 7 yards per carry. Just 46 yards tonight on 10 touches.
First down, Orrville at the 47-yard line. Larson, the snap, play action, spins out to the right, fires over the middle, and that's caught by Schaup on the deflection. And hangs on inside the 35 of the first down to the 33-yard line.
The middle of the field has been open tonight for Orrville's receivers.
Sophomore to sophomore, Aiden Schaup with a catch. And Orrville moving. 8:50 to go. They trail Triway 27-7.
18th catch of the year for Schaup, first one of the night.
Early in the fourth quarter, Manchester 14-0 continues to be shutting out Northwest. At the 33-yard line. First down, Orrville. McDuffie into the boundary right. Single back, and Larson will keep off the right side, not much. Hit near the line and shoved backwards. Maybe a tough yard. And that'll bring up second down. Well, here's to your local small business owners and everything they do to help your business succeed. State Farm agent Justin Hazlip knows what it takes because he runs a small business too. Get your insurance with an agent that gets you. Justin Hazlip in Orrville, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Second down, 9 Orrville at the Triway 32. Inside 8 minutes to go in the game. Triway up 27-7. Larson ready to take a snap out of this shotgun. Does so. Drops, looks right, fires over the middle. That's caught by Schaup at the 30. Turns to the 25 and is knocked down close to a first down. Right at the 25-yard line. He's going to be about a yard shy of it. To bring up third down for Orrville.
You know, this has been a really nice drive for Orrville. Just not the kind of drive you want when you're down 20 points. The drive now 4 minutes old. It started at Orrville's own 20-yard line. This has been a nice drive. It's just they've got to go quicker and get points on the board because they're running out of time.
So here on third down and 2, they'll hand it off to Hostetler off the right side, and I don't know if he got there. He didn't. Just inside the 25. He's going to be a half a yard to a yard shy. And here comes fourth down. By the way, Norwayne continues to lead Hillsdale 21-9 after 3. How about the Bobcat defense tonight? And as I just say that, Hillsdale just scores 21-17 early fourth. So here's 4th and 1 Orrville at the Triway 24 to keep their flickering hopes alive. Larson under center will hand it off left side and plowing close, looked like a first down, and it is to the 23-yard line. Pumnio got a carry. They went a little counter action. Travis hasn't carried it much tonight, but that's a first down gain of a couple to keep the drive alive. And here comes a very, very late penalty flag. This is after the play. I think this is post-play, and I think it's on Orrville. So we'll wait and see when the officials wrap it up. Everyone was almost back in the huddle. It is a dead ball call and sportsmanlike against the Riders. So someone didn't keep the mouthpiece in. And that yapping will cost the Red Riders 15 with 6:22 to go in the ball game.
Well, a shame because Orrville has played very, very clean tonight. It's only the third flag thrown against the Red Riders, but obviously a massively costly one.
So they'll lose field position but keep the down. It'll be moved back outside the 30-yard line, close to the 35. Actually, it's going to be the 37.5. Midway through this fourth quarter, 27-7. Triway with a lead. Titans led 14-0 at the half. Trying for their fourth win in 5 over Orrville and a conference title to boot. So here comes Loyson out of the shotgun. Snap it, play action. Rolls right, looks, fires deep up the middle of the field. He's got a man out there. It's caught. Touchdown. He caught Woodruff on the slant. And the sophomores come in and done some good things offensively. And Tyson Woodruff, his second touchdown of the year. And Orrville not done. Impressive drive with 6:06 to go to get back to within 2 scores.
38-yard touchdown strike from Lorson to Woodruff. Give the offensive line credit. Lorson able to drop back, plenty of time to throw, and then he let it rip.
By the way, he's got a good arm.
Sure does.
At 6'4", 180 and a sophomore. So Maldonado on for the kick. With 6 minutes to play and 6 seconds. So good snap and hold, and the PAT is good. We'll take time. Midway through the fourth, Triway 27 and Orrville 14, and we're back in a moment.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
Back here at Orrville, Red Riders clinging to hope, still trail by 2 scores with 6:06 to go in the ball game, but the offense just gave them a little bit of hope with a nice touchdown drive.
They sure did. 38-yard touchdown pass from Mark Lorson to Tyson Woodruff. It caps off an 80-yard, 9-play drive that took 5 minutes and 4 seconds off of the fourth quarter clock. And I don't know if there's enough time or if Orrville can climb the mountain and get all the way back. But one thing for sure, we've seen a completely different Orrville offense here in this second half.
And Orrville's going to do an onside kick near midfield. A lot of bodies near the football. Orrville says they have it, and they do with the 47-yard line. They've recovered it. I don't know if Triway was surprised or not. They should not have been. But that's a really good job by Maldonado, who bumped that thing forward. And Orrville got it at the 47-yard line. And now we'll have it with still some hope with 6 minutes to go. So it's not a turnover, but it feels like one for Triway. 27-14, and the offense back out. And Kraft is back out at quarterback. I'm kind of surprised the way Lorson was throwing it.
I am too.
But they have rotated a lot through the year.
And especially because Lorson also gives you that running option that really Kraft doesn't.
So at the 47-yard line of Triway, first down for Orrville. 3 receivers set. And Kraft on the short roll right. Wants to throw left. He's in trouble, and he's sacked back at the 41-yard line. Wilson James got him for the second time tonight in a big loss. They wanted a play that took a while. They wanted that backside post to McDuffie. And Kraft ran out of time, and a big loss on first down.
You know, it's not only the sacks, 4th of the night for Triway, it's the fact that Kraft really takes a deep drop back. The last one was for 14-yard loss. This time, you're talking about a 10-yard loss. These are really big chunks of yardage when they get the sack.
5.5 to go. And now second down 20. Snap it, rolling left side. Kraft fires near sideline McDuffie, and he made the catch inbounds and stepped out at the Triway 46. That's a good play by McDuffie to get a foot down, get that sack yardage back, and maybe one more on top of it. to bring up a doable 3rd down and 9. Also stop the clock with 5:19. By the way, Lex is putting it on Ashland, 36-27 in the 3rd. That'd be huge for the Minutemen tonight. So at the 46-yard line, rolling right, Kraft to throw, fires outside right, and that pass is caught near the 40-yard line. That's McDuffie again. Short of a first down, but a good pickup.
You know, I've got to say, we just talked a moment ago about being surprised that Lorson wasn't in there. But we haven't talked enough, and I blame myself, about Cameron Kraft tonight. The Orrville quarterback, after that completion, is now 15 of 18 for 153 yards, a touchdown, no picks. He's been almost perfect when he throws the football.
Brent Bezansen's going to call time here. And we'll keep it right here with 4:47 to go in the ball game. In a 27-14 game, because this is a big 4th down play. 4th and 4, down a couple of scores, so Orrville knows they got to dial something up pretty special. Take command of your land, conquer tough terrain with Maslep Layag Hardware and Turf. #1 Ventrac dealer in Ohio. Have you covered from kickoff till the job is done. Stop in for that legendary Maslep Lee experience east of Worcester off Old Lincoln Way. So 4th and 4. Orrville's got 2 timeouts, but you have the feeling this is pretty special here to try and really put themselves back in this football game down 2 scores.
Well, and a lot of ifs, but if they score, another onside kick you'd almost have to assume is coming. And then if they score here, if they can get within 1 score, all of a sudden that missed Triway PAT could loom large, because you get a score here, get the PAT, all of a sudden it's a 6-point game.
So we'll see what Orrville wants to dial up at the Triway 41 on 4th down and 4. Kraft will come out. Obviously McDuffie's the featured target, but we've seen McDaniel. We've seen Schaup. We've seen Woodruff. All have played a part in the receiving game tonight. See if Triway dials up some pressure. Orrville to the line, shotgun Kraft. Here's the blitz, short drop, fires over the middle, gets caught by Schaup, and right near the marker. Flinner got a tackle. This is going to be dependent on the spot. And from the spot, it's going to be enough to move the chains. I'll tell you what, good job to hang on by Schaup, because he got hit as soon as the ball arrives, and they pick up 4.5 to keep the drive alive.
3rd catch of the night for Schaup. And from my vantage point, it didn't look like he got there, but just got enough.
So clock moves, 4:40 to go. Kraft on the snap, rolls left, looks, fires deep, left side, McDuffie. He's got it inside the 15, near sideline 10, and stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, using that height and athleticism at 6'5". And it's going to be 1st down and goal for Orrville with 4:33 to play in this football game, down 27-14.
Mention Kraft has only thrown 3 incompletions. How big has been McDuffie tonight? 6 catches now for 87 yards after that 27-yarder down the near sideline.
And with his height down near the goal line, always a threat to lob something up to him. 1st and goal at the 10. Hostetler to the right of Kraft, who rolls to the right, looks, stops, in trouble. Now he goes backwards, and he's going to be sacked again. Back at the 20-yard line. Hesitated, and then Triway ate him up. Iacaprero and Harvey were there. And that's a loss of 10, nearly 11. 2nd down and goal with a clock moving near 4 minutes to play.
And again, it's that indecision and not getting rid of the football and then continuing to back up. 3rd sack of the night that's been for a loss of 10 or more.
Put it at the 20 on 2nd and goal. Snap it. Kraft rolls right, stops, fires back left, in the air, and a ball's tipped in and completed the goal line. Tried once again for Woodruff. Good coverage by Krupp, who's given up about 4 or 5 inches to the 6'2 wideout, but he was in his hip pocket, and all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal. From the 20 with 3:45 to go. 27-14, Orrville in front. And was there a flag back in the pocket? There was at the 20-yard line, and Orrville was clapping. So this is going to go on Triway, and there haven't been many penalties lately. This is a huge one. And you walk it all the way to the 10, half the distance. And bring up 2nd down and goal instead of 3rd. It's got to be 1st and goal, I think, because that was half the distance penalty. It is. They now flip the chains. So big flag. Orrville gets the advantage now. 1st and goal right back at the 10 where they were a moment ago. Woodruff to the right, McDuffie to the left. And Kraft rolls right, looks. Nobody there. He's back at the 20. Lobs it into the end zone for McDuffie, and he's got it. Touchdown! McDuffie outfought the defender, and suddenly with 3:37, but hang on, a penalty flag at the 14-yard line. And I think this one's coming back. It is. It's on Orrville. I like the idea for Kraft. Look, if you're in trouble, throw it up. 6'5's out there, and he maybe make a play, and he did, but negated by the holding call.
Well, it's one thing to be big and have size, but McDuffie's got some hands. He took that ball away. He's had some incredible catches tonight. Unfortunately, take it away.
So now it's 1st and goal again, back at the 20. Snap it to Kraft, drops, looks, fires. McDuffie near the end zone, incomplete. Overshot him. Clippinger in coverage that time. 3:32 to go. 2nd down coming up. This thing got real interesting after the onside kick. By the way, 5 minutes left in Creston. Norway's up 24-17 after a Bobcat field goal on Hillsdale.
And by the way, here, because of that onside kick, we've got 3:32 to go in the 4th. Triway's offense has been on the field for 47 seconds of the 4th quarter. That's it. Everything else has been Orrville.
2nd down and goal at the 20. 4 receivers, single back. Kraft took a snap, drops, looks, fires left side, passes caught. Schaup inside the 5, banged down near the 4 by Flinner. So Schaup's made a couple of nice grabs in this 4th quarter. And now inside the 5 at the 4, it's going to be 3rd down and goal for Orrville. 3:10 to go and the clock running.
16-yard completion in the 2nd time here in the half that Schaup's caught it and immediately took a hard hit and hung on.
4 down territory, obviously, at the Triway 4. 4 receivers, single back. Kraft out of the gun. Put Schaup in motion, fakes it to him, boots out to the left. He wants to keep it. Hit at the 5 by James and run out of bounds. He never got there. James did not get sucked in enough and got him right near the line of scrimmage, maybe the 3, and it's going to bring up 4th down and goal. They tried a little naked boot, but good play by Wilson James. And right at the 4, it's 4th and goal, Orrville. Remember, they only have 2 timeouts to go with 2:23. Play clock at 15 and is stopped for the moment. I don't know if Orrville called time or what was happening as 2 officials are talking. Brent Bezanson near sideline getting an explanation from 1. Whatever it is, it's not a timeout call, but we suddenly got to stop an action. So Kraft back out. 4th and 4 Orrville at the Triway 4. 2:23 to go. Triway up 27-14. And now there's more discussion. Triway led 14-0 at the half. It went up 27-7 early in this 4th quarter. Seconds into the 4th. Orrville scored once, recovered an onside kick, trying to score again. And we're finally ready for this 4th down play on the left side hash mark. 4-yard line. Play clock reset to 25. McDuffie and McDaniel to the right, and Woodruff left in the Orrville lineup with Hostetler in the backfield. And here we go. Woodruff in motion. They flood the right. Spinning left, looking, firing, end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Found McDaniel on a crossing route. And Orrville scores with 2:16 to go, and suddenly down 7 with a point after to come.
Well, that was a heck of a play call. McDaniel got free in the back of the end zone. His 3rd catch of the night, 2nd touchdown of the ball game thrown by Cameron Kraft, who's turned in an incredible ball game, now 19 of 24, over 200 yards for the Orrville QB.
So Maldonado to try and make this a 6-point game with 2:16 to go. Remember, Orrville has 2 timeouts remaining. So basically, they would need a 3 and out to have a little bit time left if they don't do another onside. Maldonado's point is up and through. 2:16 left. Triway 27, Orrville 21. Back in a moment.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
But down 20 early in the 4th, they've rattled off a couple of scores. They're back to within 6. And now Triway has everybody up the hands team. 10 of 11 guys within 20 yards of the ball. Have to expect an onside kick, which Orrville surprised them a little bit a couple of minutes ago. Maldonado right in the middle of the field is ready. Takes a look around. And here we go. And he will squib it again. It rolls slowly to midfield, and Triway this time able to jump on it. That time, that was a really slow roller. And for Triway, it was Hackett that pounced on the ball at the Orrville 49 with 2:15 to go in the game.
Well, the only negative about that last scoring drive by Orrville, it took so long. Remember, 47 yards. It took them 4 minutes and 10 plays after getting the onside, but they get the 2nd touchdown. This one a 4-yarder from Cameron Kraft to Case McDaniel. 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. It's a 6-point game, but just 2:15 left on the clock.
Orrville's got to have a 3 and out. 2 timeouts that can stop it. They have an opportunity. Triway knows what they have to do, find a way to get 10 yards in 3 or 4 snaps. So Starr with Smith to his left on 1st down at the Orrville 49. Take a snap, give it to Smith, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage and gets nothing. Orrville was right there. And here's the first time out. Actually a loss of a yard to midfield. And the question here is, if you're Triway, do you go up top? Or at least give Starr an action on maybe a roll, a pass run option for the athletic quarterback who has run for 3 touchdowns tonight.
Well, and Triway has dominated on the ground, and Starr, after attempting 17 first-half passes, has attempted only 5 this second half. So despite Triway being a pass-first team during the course of the season, you're right, you might go over the top and you might actually surprise Orrville because Triway has run it so well in the second half. They might be expecting him to keep it on the ground.
So we'll have to wait and see. 1 more timeout remaining. And then, of course, Triway will use all of that play clock. And if you have to think, I'm just guessing, Triway runs it here, forces Orrville to burn that final timeout. And then, look, you can get gutsy and throw it, or you could punt it deep, try and make them go 90 yards. We'll see. Starr with Smith to his left at midfield on 2nd and 11. Take a snap. Starr's going to roll left to run. Looks, turns inside. He crossed the 45 and he dives down to the 44-yard line. And here's Orrville's final timeout. So Starr got 6. And Triway needs 5 on 3rd down coming up with 2:01 to go in the ball game. As Orrville has exhausted their timeouts. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the same kind of play for Triway. Get Starr outside of the pocket. He can do a lot. And if he gets 5 here, that will pretty much do it.
And even if he doesn't, you punt, try to pin Orrville deep, and all of a sudden they've got to go the entire length of the field with no timeouts.
Yeah, in less than a minute to do it, obviously. 27-21 Triway, 2:01 to go. Triway 3rd and 5 at the Orrville 44. Triway tight formation. Clippinger, the only wide out, comes right. 2 receivers tight left for Starr out of the gun. Smith is right. Starr on the roll to the right, wants to keep it. He gets to the sideline near the 40-yard line, is banged out of bounds, close to a first down at the 39 by Hostetler. Boy, that's going to depend upon the spot. It's really close. Clock stopped as Starr went out of bounds, which helps Orrville if he's short. And I mean, it is all the way across the field, 53 yards from the marker. And it's going to be close enough. They may have to bring the chains all the way across to check on it. Starr really couldn't afford to slide because he's trying to get a first down. So this is kind of a big measurement with 1:47 to go in the ball game. So the chains will be brought all the way across the near sideline. If I'm guessing, I think he's 4 inches short. That's just my call. I have no clue, but why not have fun?
Well, we'll know real quickly based on Orrville's sideline because they're going to have the first look at it.
So it's not to the 39-yard line completely where I thought Starr had to get to, and he is short. And maybe half of the football. So now you got a major decision by Cody Kelly. You need a football length, half of it, 4 or 5 inches, to get a first down. Now, Triway is one of those teams. Starr has not been under center all night. I don't think we get the tush push here. But do you give it to the 6'2 quarterback and just try and get him a foot to ice this thing? I'd be surprised if they don't.
Especially how well he's run it tonight.
When you have a shotgun snap, anything can happen in that department. And I don't know how often Triway has practiced center quarterback exchanges. When these teams go shotgun all the time, it becomes a rarity. Triway's offense stays out. It's 4th and less than a yard, just inside the Orrville 30. 1:47 to go. Orrville without timeouts. And here comes Triway's offense. Starr will be shotgun. And by the way, they said he never went out of bounds, so the clock runs again. Triway could wait 20 seconds to snap it and even take a time. But Starr comes up under center, takes a snap, bounces to the right for a first down, and has it to the 31-yard line. Well, they snapped it early, and he bounced off his own lineman and went left, and that should do it with a minute and a half to go and a Triway first down. .120 to play, clock running, and Triway can go in victory formation. 27-21, they're up. It got real exciting real late, but Triway is going to have enough and hang on for a conference title. Play clock inside of 5. Starr will take a snap and take a knee. He'll have to do that one more time. We're down to 50 to play. Great effort by Orrville. but they'll finish 6-4. Triway will finish 9-1 with a win here tonight. And one more snap coming for the offense. 30 seconds to play, the snap and the knee, and that's your ball game. The final 25 seconds will run out, and a good rivalry game ends in favor of the visitors. 27-21 Triway on top here tonight. And Ron's got a look at the final numbers.
Our post-game stats tonight are brought to you, as they've been all season long, by State Farm agent Dan Wakefield. If you're looking for a real value in insurance, see State Farm agent Dan Wakefield, located in Millersburg and on Cleveland Road in Worcester, or visit danwakefieldinsurance.com. Scoring-wise, Triway led 7-0 after one. It was 14-0 Triway at the half. Triway took a 21-7 lead into the fourth quarter and would make it 27-7, 47 seconds into the fourth. With 11:13 to go in the game, it looked like Triway had it wrapped up 20. But Orrville would get two fourth-quarter touchdowns. A Mark Lorson 38-yard touchdown pass to Tyson Woodruff with 6 minutes to play. And then with just over 2 minutes to go, Cameron Kraft would connect from 4 yards out with Case McDaniel to make it a 27-21 ball game. Orrville, which had gotten an onside kick recovery earlier in the quarter, went for another one. Triway recovered it, fell on it, got a first down, and was able to run out the clock for the 27-21 win. As far as team numbers in this one, Triway, 332 yards of total offense, and surprisingly, the majority of that on the ground. 196 yards rushing, 136 yards passing. Triway had 17 first downs. Orrville came alive offensively in the second half after just one first down in the opening half. Orrville finishes with 12 first downs, 227 total yards of offense, 206 of that through the air, just 21 yards rushing for an Orrville team that came in averaging 215 yards rushing per ball game. There were 2 Orrville turnovers, both first half fumbles, and as far as penalties, each team penalized 40 yards. Triway had 5 flags thrown, Orrville with 4. Individually, a lot of impressive players for each team. We'll start with Triway's senior quarterback, Luke Starr.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orrville.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.